Hi, everyone. I'm here today with my buddy, my leveling friend, Maxentius, the husband gamer, but not my husband. How's it going, man?
Not too bad. Not too bad. Just fully recovered from our 8-hour stint, I think.
8 hours is a long time to play World of Warcraft.
Oh my god, it's so long. Like
I
I
I
didn't
I, I completely
yeah.
underestimated how much it was going to knock me out to do that
I
experience.
didn't even think about it beforehand. I just
Mhm.
thought it was going to be like no big deal.
Yeah, like
And
gaming for 8 hours is no big deal, but the real trouble is like you can't really take breaks, and you're
yeah,
so focused the whole time because you can't die.
yeah, so we were like super focusing on what we were doing. Yeah, it was not what I was expecting from that standpoint, and I was fucking tired afterwards.
Yeah, man. Well, today I thought we'd talk about the experience, maybe analyze what we thought we did well or didn't do well, uh, and just kind of reflect on on how it went. And I also like the official YouTube channel published uh, those those highlight reels, I guess, of highlights and deaths. I thought that'd be fun to watch together.
Let's do it.
So let's see. First off, let me try to find the web page that
Oh, for the
shows off how we
standings?
placed. Yeah,
Yeah, no, I want to see that too. I was trying to find that the other day, but I lost the link. Let me see.
I think this is it right here. Hang on.
Oh no, this is totally it.
Okay. And
So they left the people that still died in there. Obviously, they didn't place. We placed ahead of anybody that died.
yeah, I got us at number. It's not showing on the stream. Hang on, I'm having a technical thing. Hang on. Why is this so finicky? Match title. Otherwise, find window of same executable. Please, this isn't that hard. Okay, fine. All right, it's working now. Anyway, yeah. So number one was tactics and Tommy Salami. They were Hunter Hunter.
For
There was a lot of
22.
speculation going into from the very beginning that Hunter Hunter was going to be the winning.
Well, and I want to say it was one of them who called what the winning level was going to be.
Yeah,
Reading through like all the posts and things like that. Like multiple people were calling level
yeah,
22 as being what the final level was going to be.
yep. I definitely saw that too. Like they're like, oh, it's gonna the final level going to be in there. Oh, it's gonna be high. It's gonna be low. He's like, nope, it's gonna be 22.
Like
It's
they
gonna
knew
be
exactly.
22.
I My intuition is that they obviously do it a shit ton, but also that you can only do it so fast. I think too. There must be a max.
Yeah, and it's probably based on solo runs, right? So they probably know how fast a solo run can go, and you can probably guess about how much time you can gain from adding a person.
I also think multiple of these guys did like multiple 8-hour practice runs as a duo
Yeah, I listened to
for their
them talking about the
lines.
practice, and I think the winners did like 3 or 4 different 8 hour, 8 to 10 hour runs to practice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think we didn't even do a total of 8 hours over like 3 nights.
It was close. I think it was close,
Yeah.
but not quite. Obviously, what we did, I think we did drastically better than our practice. Obviously.
Yeah. So we played Warrior Shaman. I was the Warrior, you were the Shaman, right?
Yep.
And were we the highest placed Warrior Shaman? I didn't think I saw any other Warrior Shamans actually.
Um.
Oh, here's
No, one
one.
died. They died.
Yeah, they died at 15. So they died a level above where we finished. Um,
Yeah, there we are.
we
The
were the number
highest.
one Warrior Shaman group.
We were the number one warrior shaman group,
Hell yeah.
and then
Uh,
we tied with the other Taurens starting zone.
I think that we were the fourth place Taurens to finish.
Interesting.
I went down the list the other day and just wrote down a few numbers. It was number 26 overall,
Yep.
number
25,
13.
26, right? It depends on where we fall into that.
This number 26, I counted.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Basically, I
Well, no.
counted everyone who finished at level 14 as being 26th.
Oh, I understand. I gotcha.
Yeah. So, and then number 13, Horde. So it was about 50-50, Horde Alliance. And of the 104 teams that are tracked on this website, which I don't know if that's all of them, but the 104 that were tracked on the website, 71 didn't finish. So 70% of the teams didn't even finish the 8-hour challenge. They died.
Oh
And
my
if you look through the bottom, you can see. Like, can you imagine dying at level 4
or 5?
Oh man,
Like that feels bad. I mean, I get
I guess
how
it
they
wouldn't feel
probably
as
died.
bad.
My guess is they were trying to like pull as much as possible really quickly to get out of their starting zone.
I also think a lot of these people were like trying to find partners right up until the time, and they're playing people that they didn't know.
Probably.
So there might have been communication problems, and I definitely heard some very salty sounding death clips. Not in the compilation, but just from the day people were posting them in the Discord.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Speaking of the Discord, let me actually put this in the Discord to see if people will want to drop in and say hello. Hardcore streams. A lot of people streaming Hardcore Classic. Reviewing Saturday's Cup performance. Number 1 Warrior Shaman duo.
That's some clickbait. I love it. But true.
I think it is.
That's funny. No, you're totally right, though. We are the number 1 Warrior Shaman team. That's awesome. I guess I'm surprised at that. I figured there would be more, but maybe it caps out on how fast, how quickly you can actually kill things.
Yeah, I'm not that surprised. Like, I think
Hunter doesn't surprise me, nor does Mage. But
right, I mean, some of the classes that were picked, like, don't surprise me at all. Like, Hunters are not at all surprising. And level 10, like, Hunters just detonate because they get pets. Suddenly you have 4 health pools, I mean, and ranged, and it's just like, because Hunters are the only ranged class that get the advantage of gear progression to affect their damage output. Because if you're playing like a mage, or even like a shaman that's like you were doing a lot of lightning bolts and shocks, your damage isn't affected by any of the gear you get, right?
Yeah.
But if you're a hunter and you can find a way to get a badass bow from a quest or a gun or something,
but you get that a huge increase.
I think it was surprising to a lot of people to see a Shaman Rogue group place second.
Yeah, that is interesting. I mean, the Rogue doesn't surprise me. The Shaman, like, they must just have... My guess is that was a case of they just knew what they were doing really well, like down, and they had it down, and the classes that they played might have been tertiary to just knowing the route that they wanted to take and exactly what they wanted to do.
It might be kind of fun to like watch. I wonder to watch this person's VOD and just try to see like what did they do, because I mean they played melee plus shaman, which is basically the same thing we did.
Yeah.
They did a different starting area. They did Duratar, so that's an interesting note. Like of all the Horde teams that placed, let's see,
The top 2 were Duratar.
Yeah, and then we had Zaranth and Rue, who died at 19. They're also both trolls. I wonder if it's more about the troll or more about Duratar, because they didn't roll orcs.
Probably
right?
A combination of the two.
What the hell is the troll racial? Berserking and regeneration.
Yeah.
And bow spec? I guess that could be useful early.
That'd be really useful early. You could chain pull more
It basically
quickly.
gives you like an additional level on your...
Yeah.
It means you can more easily hit mobs that are above your level. That'd be good. So berserking is 10%. Increase your casting into attack speed by 10% to 30%. At full health, the speed increases 10. So it's a scaling attack speed increase based on how hurt you are.
Yeah, so
The
they
last 10
probably pull a
seconds.
bunch, and they wait till they get more hurt, and then they pop it, and then just kill whatever they pulled quickly.
It's like a high-risk playstyle. It would be a lot safer to play an orc and use the one that gives you attack power
Absolutely.
and makes you take more damage.
But nobody plays as an orc. Not high up.
Let's see what the highest finishing orc was.
18, right there, Shaman.
Yeah, there it is. Interesting. Also seeing some mages not quite getting up to 20. I saw at least one mage group wipe in the death compilation.
Yeah,
Mage Paladin, number 4.
that's interesting too.
I'd kind of like to see what that looks like.
I wonder. He must have gone red.
So here's Death Camp Melderon. They were the number 1 Taurens. I kind of
Level
want to.
17.
I kind of spied on their VOD a little bit to see what they did, and that's where I kind of started to get the idea of what we were talking about after the fact of like, I think probably we shouldn't have put time into professions in hindsight.
Probably not. I know some of them, even a couple of the high placing teams still did a little alchemy though.
Mm-hmm.
Like they still did a little bit.
Yeah, you don't need much alchemy to make healing potions.
No.
And like you just go out of your way to get a couple peace blooms, you get a couple silver something. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah.
And boom, you have healing potions. We had more than we needed.
Absolutely, we had more than we needed.
And I don't think we needed to spend the time getting the earth roots to make all those other potions, really. I don't think it was worth the time. Between that and
probably not.
Time spent like in the towns, like I was like training cooking and stuff to give us well-fed food. I don't think that made a difference, dude.
No, I don't think the well-fed food made a difference.
It might be fun to. I will say though that I liked doing all that stuff and trying to engage with all the game systems from like a survivability point of view. And it would be fun like to do a hardcore run that was like not time specific. Like
yes, you could slow it down, play at a different pace, like check out what you wanted to do. No, I totally agree. It could make it a little bit more interesting.
I really like that idea. Yeah, and that goes to the bigger question, which I want to get to later, which is this something you'd want to do again? Don't answer now. Let's come back to it later.
All right.
But yeah, so Cargos hosted this on his Twitch, the fellow that I interviewed on my podcast a few weeks back. I want to actually let's see. So I want to look at our VOD and see the pace that we set.
Yeah.
So
keeping in mind, of course, I think in total we probably took 30 minutes of breaks, 35 minutes of breaks throughout the day.
Yeah, probably. Like we did it. We did like a handful of like 2 to 3 minute breaks, and then one longer break.
Yep.
In the middle. I hear, all right. So what I kind of want to do is a time lapse of my face here, so you can see how dialed in I am at the start.
Yep.
I actually don't look that emotive, even at the start. Let's go like 2 hours in. You can see me blinking at the screen a little bit.
About the same though, not too different.
More or less the same. All right, let's go 2 more hours. Yeah, at this point, I'm not moving my head, just my eyes. I'm saving energy.
Yeah, the drain has definitely come into full effect.
All right. Let's go to the
skip 6 hour mark.
I remember around this time just feeling like, oh my god, I just want this to be over.
Yeah, I started feeling that right around like this when 7 hour rolled around. I was like, I'm kind of over it.
You just had your wife kind of nagging you and shit.
Oh yeah, that didn't help. Right at the end too, with like 15 minutes left.
Did she end up getting her Mexican food?
Oh yeah. We drove to the place and picked it up. She's sitting behind me, but yeah, I think in grand total it took us about an hour. Hour well spent though, let me tell you.
Hey, good food's worth going up for. I respect that. Yeah, and then like the last minutes of it.
And we ended at what? About 14 and a half, I would say, is where we ended.
Yeah, I think so. So the timer here on my overlay is not exactly correct. But you can kind of see when we just, okay, here I'm just watching. So yeah, I got to like 14 and third. You were always ahead of me a little bit because of those stupid shaman quests I didn't get in Mulgore.
Yeah, but you turned in the Raptor quest at the end, and I didn't.
Yeah, that's true. That's one that I got that you didn't. Did you get Centaur braces at the end?
Yeah, I did turn in the Centaur bracers.
Okay. Yeah, I think that Barons in general is where we kind of ran out of steam.
Well, yeah, we totally just ran out of steam, and that's part of probably what we could have done different was maybe gone there earlier
Mm-hmm.
and tried to kill above our level a little bit. Maybe farmed some, like when we were 11, we could have farmed level 13s or something like that.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna
Or
pull up
10.
Death Camp and Melderon's VOD real quick.
Yeah, let's see where they were at each.
So
at each
like,
point, what level they? I'm intrigued at what level they were doing certain Barons aspects. Like,
yeah,
remember when we did the Quillbores, like right there in the middle, that put off those terrible debuffs, and then like when were they killing centaurs? They must have done it. Like, I'd be intrigued to know what level they were when they were doing it.
So this is around the halfway mark for us. Let's see. We were at. I can't see what level we are because I'm in combat.
I think we're 10 or
Level 11, halfway
11.
through, and we were killing the harpies in Mulgore. At this point, I felt pretty good.
Yeah,
like, I knew we weren't gonna win, but I kind of felt like we might be within like 4 or 5 levels of the winner.
Yep.
So yeah, let's pull up their VOD if I can find it. I think they were favorites to win, and I think. Yeah, I see. This is confusing to me. If you see this, they have Hefkamp and Helderon on that died at level 11. Like, did these guys roll up?
Are these the guys that started and then recreated?
I think that might be what happened. I'm not sure though. Let me see what their Twitch VOD is.
Because I know I was listening to a team that did this, that they started as Alliance and were like, we can't win. Let's see if we can roll Horde real quick to be competitive. And was that them?
No, this is someone else altogether. This is someone different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is something completely different.
Yeah,
I don't know who it is. Okay, I wondered that too. So no, they started at the same mark we did, and they were like around the same level we were at the Southern Harpies in Mulgore.
Yep.
And they just took off. Where are they? Def Camp, Elderon.
3 days ago. There it is.
Okay. Yeah, you can see I was looking at this earlier. Sitting at the starting line.
Like, I want to see how quickly and how much they pulled. Like, I know we played conservatively, there's no doubt, but like, how conservative did we play in comparison?
Honestly, I think it was in the it's in the downtime, dude. I think it's in the time between pulls and like in the time spent in town. Like, I think these guys did their town trips at like a run. Like, they never stopped moving. It's like boom, get this, go.
Yeah, they
knew they were all about constant movement.
Did they sell all their items and then buy stuff
at the start? Hold on. Oh
like,
man,
did they unequip?
My Spotify's playing the Blackrock Depths music now. God, that makes me want to log in.
I just had to go to Blackrock Depths for a retail quest.
Oh yeah.
Fun facts, yeah.
Can I make this playback faster? Yes, I can. Let's do 2x.
Getting all their raid frame. They all did it in raid too. I wonder if that has a benefit to loot.
You know, I think they're just using raid frames.
Well, no, they did some sort of group loot system too, like where they had to roll on stuff. I wonder if that made a difference.
So
if something were to drop that they could say, one could pass and one could greed and it would automatically loot to them.
Yeah.
That's nominal though.
Why did we do free for all? Do you remember?
For the kill quest where we had to collect things.
Right, because if you're killing separate mobs on group loot, then you each need to loot both mobs.
Exactly, yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Getting the quest.
Rush in. Boom.
Yeah, I just got the quest and ran out.
Yeah. And how many do they pull? 1, 2.
Like, not doing anything crazy.
Yeah, this isn't crazy at all.
Look, he's even like
And
like.
click looting. Yeah, he's not even auto. Oh, there he goes. He just put auto loot on. I mean, this isn't anything. Obviously, it's just the first quest, but
Yeah, and let's go to the Kobor section, right?
yeah.
So they're level 4. I can't read. This is too high resolution on the quest tracker.
Still killing
Battle boars.
quill boars. They definitely kill quickly at early levels.
Oh, well, shocks. Shocks are just
Yeah.
crazy. And with the regen you have early on, like,
Yeah, you can just consistently kill. There's a 3 pull. Okay.
and either of them can heal each other.
Yep.
So yeah, their kill speed was definitely faster.
Yeah, they're just not stopping, right?
I
They're
think the
chaining
problem
as
with
much as
warrior
possible.
is that like warriors, the benefit of gripping with a warrior is that they scale with rage, but rage scaling is not very good at early levels.
Yeah.
I can't dump rage into cleave. I don't have any instant attacks that do weapon damage other than overpower.
Yeah,
Which,
we're waiting on auto attack.
you can rend, but rend is not like.
All right, and here they go in to do. So they finished the boar quest, it looks like, and now they're just
They
going
didn't
to.
turn it in though. Notice they're going straight in. Yeah, because they didn't have to turn it in.
And he's still getting boar meat. So they got a certain amount and then went in.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm really interested in is when they went to Barrens.
Right.
Like, what was the last quest they did in Mulgore before they left? Like, I feel like they probably didn't even go to Thunderbluff, right?
I don't know. They did. They did at least once. I saw them.
They did. Okay.
Yeah. So wait, did they kill the boss? I looked away for a second.
They didn't. They came back out. Maybe the spawns were bad and they're just coming out to kill stuff.
Yeah, more battle boars.
Maybe these are good XP. I mean, because ultimately you don't need to do the quest. You just need to. My guess is they're just shooting for a certain level to leave the starting zone.
Yeah, it could be. Like they know what their level target is.
Yeah, like probably 4 or 5, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you know how much XP the quest is going to be, you can tell whether or not you're gonna ding from it. And you want to be level 5, I guess, when you leave this area, so that you can train like what? First aid? What else would you need to be level 5 for?
For Shaman, you want it for your totem, right? The first one.
No, I mean there are no levels. There are no skills in odd number levels.
Oh no, you're right.
So it'd be
Yeah,
4
not
or
sure.
6, and they're already 4.
They must want. I mean, maybe it's just for a level disparity for
I
the.
fast forward a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. They must finish this. Yeah, they finished
I
the
mean, they
quest.
spent a while here, just like we did.
Yeah, we were definitely here for a while. Now they go in, kill the named mob, pull everything.
Big pull.
Holy smokes!
Or pull.
Double heals. Oh, they're both doomed though.
Got the head. Now they're going to do the
And then they
shaman
go-
quest, right?
Yeah, they go do the
And get
maps
the
and get
battle
the
map.
shaman quest. Yep. I wonder if they skipped the shaman quest because they'd have to go back and turn it in to get it. I guess they don't technically need to do it. Maybe they didn't. And there they hit level 5 in there before they even turn everything in. So they're going to leave this area and be almost 6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he got the mace too. He didn't get the staff.
Oh, interesting.
I actually think they used one-hander shield the whole time.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Maybe it scales better with Rockbiter or something.
Maybe they didn't use Rockbiter. No, they must have. He has it right there on his bar. It's number 1.
Okay, so they didn't quite get to 6. They're gonna go back out and kill some more Plane Striders.
Huh. Okay, well... Oh, they're just doing the well quest real quick.
Oh, yeah, this will probably get them there. No, they already did the well quest. That was earlier.
I wonder if they're going to go back and get the things.
Oh, yeah, this is the one up here by the obelisk, right? I forgot about that.
Yeah, this is what they're going to do. They're going to do this quest.
So, yeah, I want to see, like...
Yeah, there it goes.
Where they were, like, what their time was for getting out of the starting area compared to ours. And I want to see what their timing was for leaving Mulgore and compare it to ours.
Well, we can tell. What's the server time? Can you see that?
Oh, I didn't have it up on my screen, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, did you not? Okay.
No.
I'd have to look through my VOD to see.
It wouldn't be hard to just do a delta on the VOD, though.
Yeah.
So they're going to hit 6. I don't think we hit 6 before we left.
I don't think so either. I think we were close. I think I might have hit 6 at turn-in Bloodhoof, maybe.
Yeah, you were ahead of me because of those shaman quests. And these guys will be at the same pace compared to us.
They got both. Okay.
All right. Going to Bloodhoof. Killing on the way.
Did they get bag pouches?
What?
Did they look out and get bag drops?
Maybe. Okay. So they're getting to Bloodhoof level 6 and like 6.2.
Yep.
Let's see, an hour 8. And when did it start for them? So we can go back to where the starting line was.
Right around 30 minutes, a little bit after, a little bit before, maybe 25 minutes.
So about 40, 42, 43 minutes.
All right, we'll round up. Say 45 minutes in, they were at Bloodhoof level 6.
Yeah. So let's go back to ours and just have a look. I came in pretty hot on this.
Yeah, you did. It looks like it started pretty much.
Actually, yeah, it started before I started streaming.
So, yeah, you were a couple minutes behind, probably, at most. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay. So 45 minutes from here is 45 minutes. 45. And we were... It's like on our way out of the starting area.
Looks like we're done.
So they're only a few minutes ahead of us.
Yeah, and a little bit of experience ahead.
They do a little bit of an XP.
Well,
no, I haven't turned in yet.
You haven't turned in yet, plus you're not a shaman, so you're quest down. You're 2 quests down. I had 2 additional quests done, so I think I hit 6 right here. We'll see if I hit 6 when this ends.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a lot of room to optimize in this starting area.
I don't think so. I think we did it pretty well.
Yeah, okay. And by the time we actually arrive at Bloodhoof, we're like, honestly, we're like a minute or two behind them at this point.
Yeah, we're not far off at all.
Okay. No, let's go forward to when we actually leave Mulgore.
Yes,
I think
that's what I'm.
I think this is where there's a big divergence.
I think so too. We leave way late.
Yeah, we just hung around too long. Look at all this
That's where we
time.
took a little break, went AFK,
Yeah,
ate lunch.
you needed that though. Okay, so arriving at Camp Tarajo, 4:56, almost 5
6.
hours.
This is going to be where we see the big difference.
Yeah, I think so.
I'll be intrigued what level they are too. They're already flying to Thunder Bluff.
So yeah, they're probably doing the quest to
The delivery.
do the
quest.
round trip. That's when you take your coffee break.
They're killing Plains Riders right there. Doing, oh my gosh,
They're doing all the same quests we did, but look how much earlier they're doing it.
Yeah, what level are they right here?
Oh, it's like 11. Yikes!
So we were at
that's
level
so much
11
faster
before.
than us.
We were at level 11 before we even left Mulgore. We left
Yeah.
Mulgore almost level 12.
Hold on, let's see where they're. So okay, they're on the way out of Melgore here. They're level 11. Oh, they're doing Owatonka.
Oh,
No, wait,
they
what is
actually
that?
found it?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Arachea. They did Arachea.
They found it. They got really lucky. Wow.
Good for them. Turned in and leaving for Mulgore. For Barrens. Okay. Arriving at Camp Tarajo. Dude, they arrived there within their first 3 hours. It took us
Yeah.
2 hours longer to get out of the starting zone than it took them.
I don't think we killed that much slower.
I don't know. Maybe.
I mean, we got some horrendous RNG. There's no doubt about that.
I guess.
On some of our kill quests.
But this actually really surprises me. There is such a huge difference.
Yeah, like what the heck did they do that was so drastically different?
I kind of would like to see like a route map, like a little dotted line going around the map. Just being like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Like clearly they did something that we didn't.
Like they're melting this stuff.
But let's just see if I can find a town trip for them. Like, what does a trip into town look like for them? Here they are, going to Thunder Bluff. At level what? They're 2 hours in at this point. They're less than an hour from leaving the zone. Somebody's tell Def Camp that no one can read the text on his screen at this resolution.
Yeah, this is pretty terrible. He's a lot of silver too. Did you just buy a staff?
He's thinking about it. He's doing some comparison shopping.
He just repaired too. Well, that can't be right.
Yeah, that's not very optimal. You generally don't need to repair any of your gear.
Yeah,
Probably just a force of habit.
probably.
Anyway, there's not much to lose there. Okay, they're running around like they're not. And then they're just getting quests, I think, and training at the shaman trainer.
So he got flame
And
tongue
leaving.
weapon? He's not using that though, is he?
Oh,
No,
he's got a
he's
staff
not.
now.
He must not be using flame tongue weapon though. He's using
No, it's Rockbiter.
Reichbiter still. Yeah, he bought flame tongue weapon. I don't know why he bought.
Maybe there are certain situations,
Maybe.
like mobs like who have very high armor.
I mean, they do melt those. Like those, that mob died very quickly. 2 Earth Shocks and a couple smacks with Rockbiter, and they both have Lightning Shield. So whoever it's attacking is doing that hits for an
Yeah,
additional like
their
10 to 15 damage.
their kill speed is really. I mean, with double shock, lightning shield, and Jesus, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
This is a lot faster than us.
that's where the difference is right there. I think. I mean, as well as the no breaks, right? It was just
Mhm.
go go go, and they were consistently killing. Like they're low on mana, but that
And you know
doesn't
what
matter.
else is
They don't even have any food.
they don't split targets that often. Most of the
No.
time, they just both focus down the same target. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, because why they kill super quick. They're just pulling one at a time and chain pulling
Yeah,
as
and
much as
shocking
possible.
on off cooldown.
Yeah, and keeping lightning shield up. They're not even using. Are they even casting lightning bolt? I don't think so.
No, they're
Earth
not.
shock. They're just using earth shock and rockbiter and just meleeing.
So these are the northern
Yeah,
harpies.
earth shock,
Oh, resisted their earth shock.
beat. That's all they
Yeah,
needed
they
to
get
do.
down to 50% with the 2 shocks. That's ridiculous.
That's crazy. That's why they kill so quickly. Okay, so they killed these much quicker than we did.
With less downtime. Yeah.
With less downtime.
We also split targets a lot, you and me.
Yeah, well, we pulled multiple. We
Right.
would pull 2 or sometimes even 3. 2
Maybe
with
that-
the harpies, I think. And maybe that wasn't the right move.
Yeah, maybe it's less efficient than focusing down one target.
Let's see if they get the chest. There's a chest right there.
Yep.
Okay, so at least
Worth
getting the
it to
chest.
check.
Healing pot.
I want to see what was in his inventory.
Nothing. There's nothing. There's no food. There's no water. There's no bandages. There's linen cloth
Oh wait, yeah, okay. That's hard to see.
and just a hearthstone and quest items and junk. And his totem.
His shield and
His mace. Yeah, that'll probably hold
yeah,
on
so he
to
doesn't have any
well.
consumables at all here.
Yeah, he looted 1 potion from the chest.
Mhm.
But at this point, we had food and some pots.
Yeah, and we were skinning everything.
And we were skinning things. Obviously, that probably took a lot of time.
Yeah, I think the skinning is not that bad. It's the leatherworking that takes time.
Yeah, the leatherworking probably was unnecessary. Because it was just more time in town, right?
Yeah, and it contributes. I mean, I think probably we spent at least 30 minutes just dabbling with crafting stuff before we left the cities, before we left Mulgore. Actually, I didn't do much crafting at all in the Barrens because I just didn't find any herbs.
Yeah, I didn't do any crafting in the Barrens either. It was all just... I stopped skinning pretty much once we got to the Barrens.
Yeah.
After I got that Kodo hide bag.
So okay, probably part of it was the class selection. I wonder
Class
what the-
selection, yeah.
I wonder what the number
100%.
one warrior duo was.
Warrior
Wow.
Paladin.
He's a warrior paladin. Yeah, 17.
Humans, though, that starting zone is faster. No doubt. And
Right.
Westfall is much more condensed.
These guys died at 15.
15. Died.
He's
Druid
a
warrior.
warrior druid. That's one of the ones that we thought about. He's a warrior rogue.
Wow. I think that anything within 15 was attainable for us.
Yeah.
So I don't discount that. But
Yeah, I think if we just not done crafting, we would have been 15 probably.
yeah, and if we 35 minutes, could we have hit 15 in 35 minutes? Probably. It would have been close.
I think so.
I
Our
think we
leveling
could have.
speed really slowed down.
Yeah, well, we just slowed down in general, right? We were being a
Yeah.
little suboptimal, and if we were playing like we were at the start, I think we would have easily hit 15 in 35 minutes. So I don't think that was. Yeah, there's only one high warrior class, and it was a human
Mhm.
starting area. That's not surprising, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess I expected us to kill things quicker
Me
by
too.
auto attacking with your attacks and mine.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't happen.
Yeah, and we also just didn't focus. We usually split our attention. We didn't
Look
usually
at him
focus
try to
on the
kill us
same mobs.
15.
What's
It's
that?
taking them forever. They're killing a level 15. It's taking them forever.
They could just attack them on the road.
Yeah,
They're level 11.
killing a level 15.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what are they trading?
Healing
Potions.
pots. And once we got to the Barrens, we just faffed around a bit. We probably burned 20 minutes just deciding whether or not to go on those fucking class quests, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. And these guys knew exactly where they were going. They're like, we're going to go do this. We're going to go do the ponds. We're going to go kill centaurs.
Right.
We're going to go... Or first they kill plane striders, probably. Then they go to the ponds. Then they go do gnolls. Then do the second set of gnolls. Then do raptors while they're doing it. And kill the prowlers, the lion things.
Okay.
Yeah, here they are, centaurs. Almost immediately.
And these guys are... They're orange to them. Oh, here's a yellow. So they're being much more aggressive
running?
with their
running.
Their quest pathing. They're not gonna die though. I think they're just.
They were like, we're not going to kill those two, so we're just going to run away.
Is that what happened?
Or they're just kiting and waiting for their mana to come
Is that
up.
us? No, I don't think so. One of them was wearing a shield. I remember thinking that when we saw these guys in Southern Mulgore and we were close to the same level, I was like, oh yeah, like we're close to these guys' level. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah. They stayed around and waited for the respawn of the mushrooms, it looks like.
Yeah, they didn't bother going to the Southern Oasis, which we did, and that was scary.
That was a little scarier. Oh, and they're marking, so they're burning. My god, that thing melted. 3 earth shocks and a couple melee attacks. Even with it being 50, yeah. With 2 lightning shields. Yeah, that's why they can kill so much quicker. It doesn't matter who's being attacked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shock, melee lightning shield. And being able to interrupt all those casters so reliably.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. Okay, is there anything else you're curious about seeing from these guys' run?
I don't think so. I think I know why they were higher than us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They just were able to progress to the next zone.
Oh, what's this? You see that? The stars on their map?
I wonder if they marked where they wanted to be.
Like if they pre-planned out the route.
Yeah.
So this is something that I wondered about too, is if we should look up and follow a route. I wouldn't be at all surprised if that's what happened here.
Probably.
I think in like Mulgore you can kind of get away with it. Like
yeah,
we probably,
you can only go so many places in Mulgore.
but yeah, and it's pretty linear. Like there aren't that many choices to make. But in Baron's just a different animal altogether.
Well, Barrens is huge, right?
Yeah.
And you can get your quests done in multiple different spots, right?
Yeah. Yep.
No.
Well, these guys definitely knew what we were doing, and we definitely didn't. I'm okay with that. Dude,
I'm fine with that too.
I have to just reflect again. Once again, I'm just so pleased that we finished without dying.
Absolutely.
Hold on. Oh man, would there be an easy way for me to check if anyone else did that leatherworking trick that we did?
I don't think so.
How much leather did it take to do that quest?
24 for us both.
Which required skinning how many mobs? Like,
Well,
probably
best
like
case is 24, but probably double that.
24 to 42, right?
Yeah, somewhere in there.
I wonder if that was time effective. I kind of feel like it was.
I kind of think so too. If I was to do it again, I would pick up skinning explicitly just to do that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that clip of me doing that and us coordinating that at Thunder Bluff made it into the highlight reel, which is pretty cool.
Oh no, both of ours did.
Yeah, and here, look at us getting to the Barrens. Like, oh god,
What? Like we have no idea what's happening.
look at you just like wandering off the road. Yeah.
Yeah, we're level 11. We were just slow getting out.
Let's look at our kill speed here. Oh, we had 3 mobs on us. That's exciting.
That was something they didn't do. They didn't pull 3 mobs at one time.
They did it early, like in the starting area, but you can get away with it there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, our kill speed isn't bad, at least from what I can see, but it definitely is slower.
And I will say I was conservative with how I played from a mana standpoint,
Right.
just in case something happened.
Want to leave your oh
Whereas
shit button open.
they were consistently right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were regenning between pulls. And like one would cast like yeah.
Look how long it took us to kill that water seeker. Yeah. Different world,
Right.
different world. So yeah, that's class choice and also just focusing on targets versus splitting your targets.
Yeah. Yeah. Fully
I want to
focusing
look
one
at some
down.
of the how some of the other class comps worked. You want to have a look at one of those?
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter I know. They just pull nonstop.
What interests you?
And they literally don't. I think the only one that I think is semi interesting here is the two is Shaman Rogue and then Mage Paladin.
Sure, let's have a look at the Shaman Rogue. These guys came in second.
I wonder how quickly these guys killed in Barons.
Well, rogues get Sinister Strike early, man.
Early.
And that is
That's
just
like that's
it's
skill
nasty.
1.
And backstab.
Backstab's dirty too.
Backstab is like level 4 or 6 skill. You get it super early.
And the Shaman tanks.
Yeah.
Right? The Shaman pulls threat
Right, with the
easy.
shocks, easily.
With the
And Rock
shocks.
Biter.
So the rogues must just be
So
consistently
let's get
backstabbing.
some benchmarks. So leaving the starting area and entering the Barrens.
Yep. And what level they are.
Yeah, so you can just look at the color of the screen.
Well, Durotar and the Barons look pretty similar, unfortunately.
Oh, look, they're going to Undercity. What?
What?
Uh,
They went to Undercity?
this is
How?
around 2 hours and 20 minutes in.
How do you get to Undercity from...
There's a
Zeppelin.
Zeppelin from Orgrimmar to
from
Tirisfal.
yeah. Did they level in Silverpine?
No, I don't think so. Or maybe they did. Ooh. Yeah, this is what I was wondering about. Like, and I kind of felt like was gonna like a question we were not gonna be able to answer with the amount of time you put into it is like,
Mm-hmm.
is it better to ping pong between the starting zones to soak up like quests around the level 10 area rather than
Are they just doing city quests?
see what level are they here?
They just made it their hearth. They bought food.
Well, they're probably going to go out into Tirisfal to do some quests, Hearthback, and go back to Durotar. Right?
They might. They could be, yeah. Absolutely. Undercity. I freaking hate Undercity.
It's a weird layout.
Yeah, it's super weird.
I read an anecdote. I've been watching a lot of Kevin Jordan's content lately, and actually, I think this was from the John Stapp interview. I think it's his name, Stapp. No, I think I'm remembering that wrong. Anyway, he's a WoW vanilla dev, and he did a lot of the level design, like for dungeons and he didn't work on the cities, but he did Booty Bay, like as an example. And apparently, Chris Metzen,
Yes.
big Chris Metzen,
Oh, yeah.
got really pissed off at the way that the Undercity design was done because they didn't follow his design document. And he blew his top, and apparently he had to come back and apologize later. He's like, "Oh yeah, this is actually better." All right, so
Here they are killing stuff. It's level 8. It's green to them.
I want to see what level they are.
They must be 10 or 11 for it to be green. If it's 7, oh yeah, he literally just dinked. Level 12.
Level 12 at 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah,
Oh my
like
gosh.
like double our
So-
pace and like an hour ahead of Diff Camp Melderon. Maybe Durotar is just fast.
Maybe Durotar. I mean, I bet you the quests are a bit quicker. Like, there was
It's
a
a s-
quest to get Troll's Blood. What? Did you see that? That quest gave them 3 Troll's Blood potions.
What does that mean? The Troll's
The
Blood
Troll's-
Potion.
That's the one that regens you.
Oh, that's the one that I made.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
So they're not
even
together
doing
right
it.
now. I don't even see the Paladin.
Yeah, he's over there to the west a little bit. They're just killing independently.
They're dividing
of
and
it,
conquering here.
but not getting too far away where they don't get XP. So they're both getting XP, leveling up a skill. It looks like swords.
Swords, defense,
I saw
daggers.
I saw him buy swords in Undercity.
Oh, the train the skill.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be why they came here, because that one of the reasons is they needed to train the sword skill. Maybe you don't get swords as a troll rogue.
Maybe. I mean, they kill. I mean, obviously they're killing underlevel mobs. So, well, these are level 11, and they're only 12.
Yeah, no, I mean this is rogues. This is Sinister Strike.
Sinister Strike, cruelty.
And
Yeah.
if you have a class that has weapon damage abilities, one of the things you can do too is like really aggressively plan your route around certain quest rewards or certain like merchant weapons you know you're gonna be able to buy.
Yeah.
And get one of those really slow weapons with the high damage range. And
isn't the thing you do at the start? I think a rogue. I watched one of the gnome rogues do this. They went and sold all their shit and bought a weapon.
so his main hand is like 2.3 or 2.4 speed. I can see that. His offhand is the dagger.
Yep.
So he must have the sword in the main hand.
Because the main hand is what for your Sinister Strike and cruelty, probably.
Yeah. So they're on opposite sides of the road. Maybe they're doing
Still
different
within range,
quests.
though. They're not even on a quest.
Oh fuck, you're right.
They're just killing shit.
Oh.
And see, this was one of my questions too. It's like, when does killing things become more effective than doing quests? When does just killing things as quickly as possible become better? For mages, I think the question's easy. As soon as you can Arcane Explosion and Frost Nova, it's probably better.
Rogue's one of the classes I think I would have been able to play other than Warrior.
Yeah, I could have played Rogue too. Played Rogue through a number of times. Although playing a caster wasn't a big deal, considering I just played a mage not that much earlier.
I don't like playing caster classes, and I hate playing healing classes because I just hate playing the UI so much.
Yeah, I don't heal in this game. It's not a thing I choose to do.
Yeah. Although you saved us by healing me in our highlight.
In our highlight, yeah. To get that.
I was watching that, dude. I got down like 11 health. Holy shit.
I had multiple heals in that. Like, there were some things that I looked back, I was like, I played that relatively well. I hesitated in one moment, but then I was like, I timed my totems pretty well. It worked out.
I panicked, dude. After I realized I was out of health and you were going to get attacked, I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
this is actually the end.
My panic set in right at the end before they leashed, actually, because I went completely and it snared me, and I was like, "Oh, this is the end."
Hold on, I'm just gonna
because it was the.
I'm just gonna pull this up.
It was one of the mobs that I thought like one of the last ones to leash. It was one of those last ones I pulled as I was close to the road, and I was like, "Oh, this guy's not gonna leash. I'm so dead." My potion was on cooldown. I thought we were just done right there.
All right, here we go. Let's watch it.
Okay. Oh
I'm
god, the
2.5
resolution's so much better.
Right.
Oh my god, it's so much easier to work with. You got 2 seconds coming from behind you. Padding.
It's weird hearing your voice on the recording.
Oh, me
We're gonna ask right here. I'm gonna worst on.
And you don't see it, but the other one comes from off your screen.
This is gonna be trouble.
And I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. This is trouble.
There it is. Yeah.
This is kind of bad. This is bad.
I need to heal myself. My war stomp.
Get out. Run.
Is one almost done? 2 of them resisted the war stomp.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dead.
So
I did get the heal off.
We still have a lot of mana. We're like half healthy. You're going down fast here. Me too. The Earthbind.
I potted Earthbind.
That's okay. Just go towards the road. Go towards the road. I'm gonna hamstring stuff. Be okay. Me trying to keep calm.
I'm gonna aggro 2 more running though. I keep putting a taunt totem down.
I didn't like that idea. Health.
I'm gonna healing you.
You got an add on you. 47 health. Why did I think it was 11 health?
That was on our test.
Oh, with Snaggletooth.
Yeah, Snaggletooth. All right, and another Earthbind.
Look at me. I'm like, hey,
I'm gonna heal myself.
I'm low, man. We should just go.
No, you're good. You're good.
Why were you saying we were good here? 100 health. We need to keep going. Why were you saying we were good?
Because I could have put another heal on you.
These guys hit us hard though, man.
They did hit hard at the end.
Oh,
but then my shit was right here.
Yeah, here it is. I remember that. Just
Oh my
run.
god.
Fuck it.
He's,
It's not
he's
worth it.
snaring me. I'm slowed
I'm
back
leaving you,
there.
Run the other direction.
I can't. No, I'm slowed.
I know if I
Oh,
turn
then the one
around.
leash,
Hang on.
and then the
Okay,
other
we're
one
good. We're
leash.
clear. We're clear.
Holy shit. I was like one hit away.
6.
Maybe 2 hits away right there at the end.
That was too much.
Oh, that's funny.
That was that was too much.
It's close.
That was
I mean,
quite
I have so
extended
much
too.
weight- we have
Yeah,
so
it
much
was
stuff
2
to give
minutes
away,
of
but-
almost dying. Garlic
All right.
Express made a great
Well,
comment
now
at
we
the end
can
of it.
kill
I'm
it.
gonna see if it's
Take
here
a
on the
break.
highlight. I was folding clothes and I stopped in horror.
Oh my god, yeah, that makes sense. That's kind of how I felt through the whole thing. It's kind of horror. It was just so protracted. It wasn't fast. I think made it worse.
Yeah, it was literally like a slowly unfolding horror. Not good.
But we lived.
Yeah, yeah, we did. And we made it to level 14.
Yeah, and I think, like you said previously, if we wouldn't have done professions, and with our class comp, not saying like regardless if we went to a different class, if we wouldn't have taken professions, and we didn't take as many breaks, I think we would have easily been over 15,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 16.
Are there speed running guides for leveling? There must be.
I think so. Yeah. How on it they're going to be? Who knows? I know that there is a speed running
I
community.
gotta
I'm not
believe the
sure.
guys who got into the 20s were following, were maybe
Or they
extending
created-
on a guide that already
or they
existed.
created their
Or
guides.
there's yeah, of course.
And then that I was listening to is like when I was going back listening through Cargo's
uh-huh.
he was commenting on like how some of the people in the lead are the ones that make the guides that other people follow. That
It totally makes
competing.
sense.
And it makes sense. That's what they do, right? Especially the guys that hit 22 and 21. Like,
Right.
oh my gosh. Obviously, though, I mean, they knew something we didn't. They knew what they needed to do to give themselves every advantage possible. They knew what starting zone. They had an idea of what class they could get away with. And looking at what class they were, they were hunters, but the other ones were undead, right? So something about Silver Pine, maybe that's quicker. That's
How long
not
are these guys
surprising.
in Silver Pine, actually? So you're there about 10 minutes later, coming back to Undercity. And I'm guessing they're going to go back to Duratar at this point.
Maybe.
Yeah, they're back in
Oh yeah, there they are.
back in the
Little
Barrens.
detour to Undercity, level 14.
And at this point, level 14. And I can imagine going through this level 14, you would just plow.
You just plow.
Yeah.
That's why they kill so fast, and the quests give decent XP.
Yeah. And they both
And
have
they're able-
very, very bursty damage with Sinister
Yeah,
Strike
they
and
do.
shocks.
Yep.
I wonder why Shaman
killing
Rogue and
independently.
not just Rogue.
They're killing independently a lot more.
What's this consumable on his bar? Do you see what that is?
Some sort of Undercity food, probably.
It looks like a water
Actually, wasn't there
And
a
look- and
quest
look.
that gave us that as a reward? I think.
potions, and he has. I'm not sure if it says 8 or 35. My eyes are bad.
I think it says 8.
Is this as high as it goes? Yeah. I bet you it wouldn't be hard to figure out what that is, but I'd just be
Yeah,
curious.
They're doing this quest independently.
Yeah, they aren't focusing down one at a time. They're just like soloing next to each other.
Yeah.
And I guess if you're not at any risk of dying, and if there aren't any, then I guess there's no reason not to do that.
Yeah.
Because you can cover more ground that way, get more taps.
Yeah, exactly.
You spend less time traveling.
More time killing things. I get it.
Yeah.
That's why they won. Or came in second.
And just watching this, I can see if I just played Rogue, we would have probably probably would have killed enough faster that we could have just gained a whole other level.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The amount of time.
Like he just melts this. It
Yeah.
died.
I mean, he is like
way over leveled for it. There's some,
Well,
so
a
that's
little over leveled. You see, but the trick is this is the whole trick with these runs is
you don't want to be too over leveled.
you want them to be yellow because once they go
Yeah,
green, the XP gain just
drops off.
plummets.
Yep.
Plummets. See, there's level 10, level 11 green. These are not giving much XP, but they're contributing towards a quest.
Yeah. So it's all right. We did this quest at level 12. You were 11. This was the
Yeah,
first one we did,
yeah, and we had to be very careful about it.
and they're level 14. What level is he here?
18.
18.
This is
Jeez.
like 6 hours in.
Killing the mid barons, plane striders, and
Yeah,
things.
nothing particularly interesting about that. The stagnant. Is this the southern or the northern one?
This is the southern one.
Altered Snop. Yeah, they're killing the turtles.
The turtles.
The ones that we ran in fear from.
Yeah.
They're
And look,
level
he has
16.
he has the Centaur Bracers quest in his inventory. He hasn't turned it in yet.
Oh, yeah, interesting. See, he still has that blue drink. It's not thistle tea, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so. He doesn't have any buffs.
What's on
No,
his
like
buff
well-fed
bar?
buff.
Yeah, nothing going on there. He just used a potion, looks like.
Yep. Is that an armor enhancement in his spot?
Where?
In on his bar next to the green drink.
Oh, I don't know. I thought it was like food.
Maybe it is.
But look at
food.
this. This is interesting. This is a sharpening stone. He's not using it, but he's got one. I bet you that must be like a quest reward from something.
There must be a quest reward that gives a sharpening stone.
Let me look that up.
Because that would be super powerful.
I think coarse sharpening stone is the first one you get. I'll just look up sharpening stone. Rough sharpening stone. Let's look at see which one that is. Oh god, it's hard to tell. It looks like a coarse one.
Must have been.
Reward from report to Hadrak.
Plus medium armor kit. So that was an armor kit. He
Silver
put a
Pine
medium armor
Forest.
kit.
Yeah. Yep.
So they went to Silver Pine.
Okay.
So they must have split quests to get some more levels before coming back to Barrens to finish. That's what they did.
Something like that.
We asked that beforehand. Yeah, we knew that was a possibility. That could be better.
Yeah. I think if we put like a couple weeks of preparation into this, we could have done something similar too.
Oh, certainly. A lot more work than probably either of us are willing to do, though.
Yeah. Well, that begs the question, like, is this the kind of thing you'd ever want to do again?
I don't mind playing it if it was on our own pace, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I will say playing the hardcore is somewhat anxiety-inducing.
Yeah.
And obviously this is something borrowed from originally Diablo and RuneScape, right? That whole notion of hardcore, one life sort of thing. But similar to that, RuneScape has what they call an Iron Man mode, which is like it's probably one step down because it doesn't care about deaths, but it cares about playing self-sufficiently by yourself and not leveraging other things.
It's about deprivation, not about dying.
Exactly. So it's not like so
rather than
I think that would still allow you to experience the game without the anxiety part of it, probably.
Yeah, I guess that's the interesting part of it too for me. Like I resonate with that. Because MMOs is like they're one of the games that I kind of play to relax a little bit.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
I don't want to be on the tips of my toes the whole time I'm playing them. Like that's not the point. Like if I want to be on the tips of my toes, I'll play I'll play something else.
Yeah, you'll play like a high intensity shooter or something.
Yeah, exactly, or something competitive, or a
Yeah,
new game, like a new story based game, like a
yeah,
Witcher
something where you really
or
want to
Doom.
focus. Yeah. Oh God, Doom's extreme example.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is. But when I'm playing, like I thought it was fun to have an excuse to like kind of nerd out on all these different mechanics and things. But I will say that the quality of the experience was a little difficult. Um, and maybe if you weren't under the time pressure, it would be fun. But I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Like, if we still had to go through like that test, the snaggle, like where we're a snaggletooth guy, and we were worried about dying, like that
Hmm.
adds a whole nother facet to it. That
Yeah.
that that is that's tough.
Well, let's just think this through a little bit. Like, if we were gonna, let's just say we wanted to give us a try, and do
Hmm.
like once a week or once every other week, and we'll just log into our hardcore characters and play them,
Hmm.
and for 3-4 hours, whatever it is. And we won't get. It'll take us forever to get anywhere, but
Oh, absolutely.
or maybe we get interested and we do it every night. I don't know. But uh, what what race and class or professions sound like an interesting way to play the game hardcore to you? Like what would be the round two for us? What would that look like?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
What sticks out to you? Like we did the human leveling experience back in the fall, right?
Yeah,
So we could do that again through the lens of hardcore. I think that might be kind of boring though. Like I might be more interested in doing something different.
yeah. I think that'd probably be a little boring too. Or at least that's my intuition.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Like
it'd have to be something different.
what if it's something like really really weird like reincarnation is not allowed, but are soul stones allowed?
I don't believe so. I think it's any sort of res isn't allowed.
Okay. Okay. But like what other kind of class if you're gonna roll a new WoW classic character, like what class interests you?
Let's take a look. So let's say we wanted to do horde, right? Play the other side of things.
Sure, why not?
Let me just pull it up. Go into the create a class and see what it looks like. I think undead would be fun.
I had
I've
that
never
thought
done
too.
I've never done an undead starting area.
I will say I don't like their animations very much, but
I don't either. Their models are a little unfortunate.
mhm. Let me actually do the same thing.
So what's undead? Warrior, mage, rogue, warlock, priest. Played rogue, played warrior, played mage. Haven't played really warlock or priest. I could do
Shadow
like
Priest.
a shadow
Fun.
priest, maybe. I could see that.
What was synergized with the Shadow Priest?
Any of those. Double caster, warlock, shadow priest would be
I've
dirty.
never really played a caster class in this
Shadow
game.
shadow priest mage would be really gross.
Can you create
Any of those
characters
would be
of
good.
multiple factions on the RP server? I guess you can.
I think you can. Um I don't think WoW Classic cares about that like it did originally.
I've never played a hunter before.
So I'm just on white main right now. Are you on Bloodsail or are you on
I'm looking at Bloodsail.
Bloodsail?
White main's PvP. You won't be able to roll um, an undead
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And plus, all the hardcore stuff is, I'm pretty sure it's all restricted to the specific realms.
I think you're right.
I definitely don't want to play a Tauren.
No.
I hate to say it, but like I just like the orc animations. I could maybe do a troll, especially if we did a hunter.
Roll troll, run into Ogremar, go to Silverpine
Hmm.
for leveling,
Like,
go
what
to
if we did like
Tirisfal.
an underworld orc combo, like orc rogue and orc warlock?
That'd be funny.
I have no idea if warlocks are any good at leveling. But yeah, so you said undead priest.
Yeah, I could do an Undead Priest. That could be fun. I've
What do
never really done
priests
one of
do
those.
to level?
It's slow.
Like, how do you do damage as a priest? I guess you would early on. You would need your partner to do most of the group damage, right?
Yeah, well, you get an intro. You get a damage skill right away. I think. Let's see here. Wow.
Dwarf interests me.
Dwarf.
I've always liked dwarves. I never rolled one though. Never played a paladin before. Although
You never played a paladin before?
I gather it's pretty boring. I've never played most classes before,
Yeah,
really.
paladin's boring. You're not
Um,
missing out.
I,
So you get Shadow Word Pain at level 4,
and that's a
and
dot.
Smite at level 6,
Okay.
and then you get Mind Blast at level 10. So you get a few damage skills, but you don't get them until really at level 10 is when you really get your damage skills.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you can get Touch of Weakness, Mind Blast, Hex of Weakness, and yeah.
Would warlock and priest synergize?
Yes, yeah, they would.
I don't know if that really calls to me, but it might be fun to try.
If you've never done a caster, I would say Mage is the gold standard for deciding if you like it or not.
Yeah, I've never played. I mean, mage just has always seemed so boring to me.
Warlock, I guess, has more buttons to push.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty reason I like vanilla warrior actually, because you use so many skills when you're playing.
I mean, let me just see what my mage bar looks like on my level 60. Let's see how many buttons there are for me to actively push. I don't think it's very many. Especially as Frost, if that's what you start out as.
Mm-hmm.
It's Frostbolt, Cone of Cold, Frost Nova, Arcane Explosion. I don't even think Arcane Missiles or anything like it might be on my bar. Do I use it? Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are a decent amount of buttons there. You get Blink, you get Cone of Cold. I do have fire skills on there. They're probably not used. And then I have Arcane Power, Presence of Mind. It's cooldowns, of course.
So, like, okay. Ooh, I kind of like the summons with warlocks. I think those are cool.
That's the cool aspect, right? Especially once you get the Felguard, right?
Is it?
Felguard's the high end, the level 60.
Mm-hmm.
Or level 55, something like that. Would you play hardcore, or would you do like something different? Would you
If
do,
it
like,
wasn't
really
hardcore, I would need a different carrot. Because I'm not going to raid. Or if I was going to raid, I would just start playing my warrior again.
Yes.
Actually, I thought about this a little bit. Because, like, I think part of what turns me off the idea of coming back to my warrior is the fact that it's a meta class now.
It's the class.
Yeah,
right? And warlock, right?
Warlock? Is warlock a meta class?
I'm pretty sure warlock's a meta class.
Duh, okay. But anyway, and like I've actually been thinking a lot about like playing these games in a way that's more fun lately, and not so much just trying to be a word that Kevin Jordan used that I like as a meta slave. He did this great video about whether or not you're a meta slave, and basically, like a meta slave is someone who's basically like farms out their goal setting and the way they play the game to people who define the meta, the hardcore poop sockers at the top end who are doing all the testing, things like that. And all they want to do is apply the meta. And if the application of the meta isn't fun, then there's a complaint about the game rather than like trying to play in a way that's fun. So like if I was going to play WoW, like again as my warrior, I'd want to play the way I played back in vanilla, where I raided as like an arms warrior. I did off tanking a lot of the time. I got to DPS when I wasn't needed to off tank, and then I would take my gear into PvP and have fun.
That's the paradox of WoW Classic, though, right? now at least,
Yeah, is
and
no one
and
no
that yeah,
how
everybody's at that level because everything's online, so you can see everything. Everybody knows what the best is or what the best isn't.
and there's a
Probably
high level of accountability. There's like raid
hi-
logs and parses.
exactly, and I think where WoW Classic stumbles in that is there aren't different difficulty tiers in WoW Classic. There aren't differing levels of play. It's either you're going to raid or you're not going to raid. And if you're going to raid, there's a certain accountability level you have to do that just by nature of needing to join a 40-man raid, right? With
Yeah.
when you even if it's let's say a 20-man or whatever 25-man, you still because there's only one difficulty level, which is relatively hard in Classic, I would say. I mean, some of the raids are not hard. It just needs coordination. You just need to understand what's going on. But because everybody knows what the best is for everybody else, it funnels your type of play if you want to do that content,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't give you an option. It's hard. You'd have to be off meta, but then again, who's that has its own issues. That the fact that it's even a thing as well.
Yeah, it's funny that the closer I look at it, the less I'm interested.
I mean, that's why I've been playing retail recently
Yeah.
because I've been able to play at my pace. The game's drastically different, obviously.
Yeah, I
Um,
actually have been noodling at that idea in my head. Um, how's your retail experience been?
there's been a lot of quest lines, and in fact, I just did one. So I don't know how much you know about retail, but just to like set the context and paint the picture a little
Yeah.
bit from a gear standpoint, it retail WoW takes what an add-on did in Wrath of the Lich King and made it its own.
Okay.
So if you remember like item level or gear score, I think it was
I never
gear score
played
originally.
when I mean, I guess there were item levels, but they were
Yeah,
like you had to get them out of the back end. You had to get an add-on to expose them.
yeah, exactly. The big thing was gear score, and that was really spearheaded in Wrath of the Lich King for rating. And you needed the add-on, and people would consistently ask what your gear score was, and they
Right.
started. So, but that was player vetted. So
Mm-hmm.
you had people telling you no because of your gear score, and that feels bad when somebody else tells you they can't do something. Especially when it wasn't necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it didn't necessarily mean you couldn't do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but WoW retail took that and kind of made it its own, because I don't think it's a bad way to determine how geared somebody is for certain content, because certainly some content should require a certain level of gear or playthrough before you can experience
Yeah, that
it.
was
You
the
should
whole caveat of the different rating tiers
rate
in vanilla. Like
exactly.
you rated Molten Core to get to play to do Blackwing Lair to do, and then you had the middle tiers, like the Zul'Gurub and AQ20 to help fill in the gaps.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And then I think WoW took the human factor out of making that decision a little bit,
Mm.
by gating. Because obviously in Classic, there's no looking for raid tool or looking LFG tool, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
Dungeon Finder. I think it's called Dungeon Finder,
Mm-hmm.
is what it's called now in retail. That didn't exist, but that takes the human element out of making the decision by making you reach a certain gear level from doing that whatever content that's in your
Oh, it's
current
so
realm
soulless.
till you can queue for that point.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it feels less bad, I will say, um, most of the time because it's not hard to get up to do the content. Like it's a relatively trivial thing.
Okay.
So there's that aspect, and then the classes are wildly different.
Hmm.
They're actually changing it. In fact, Shadowlands is supposed to be a completely new experience. So what I'm saying right now is going to be is totally changed. Like what it means to level in
Mm-hmm.
Shadowlands will be totally different. I don't know
Hmm.
if you've read much about it, but the cap's going to be 60, so it's back to level 60.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
So there's going to be a squish from 120 down to 50,
Okay.
and they're creating a new starting zone called like Exiles Reach or something like that, which I'm actually intrigued to start. I'll probably create a character solely to play through it just because I want to see it
Okay.
and kind of experience what that looks like. But
Mhm.
once you've finished your starting zone, you have a choice. I think if you've never leveled up a character to max before, it makes you choose the most recent expansion as your next target for level to
Okay.
give you like an intro into Shadowlands.
Okay.
But once you've done that, it gives you the choice of any expansion content for leveling 10 to 50.
Oh,
And
so
they're
the starting zone is
and
just
they're
the first 10 levels, and then you pick an expansion.
and then you pick an expansion and you play through that expansion and they're tuning all of the expansions to level you from 10 to 50.
Okay.
So
That sounds weird.
it's allowing you to choose the game you want to play from a
Uh-huh.
leveling experience
Uh-huh.
standpoint. Now, I think so. There's a difference between what's like the optimal way to level and what's like the most enjoyable way. But
Yeah, as always.
it they're decreasing the amount of time ultimately that it takes for you to level because you don't have to experience multiple expansions
Hmm.
to get yourself to max. And
Weird. So
you know,
if you wanted to
there's
go through and experience multiple expansions worth of content on a new character, what would that look like?
um
Any idea?
on the same character or on different characters.
On the same character.
You could probably, I mean, you can go through and time warp zones and to put it back to what it would be at that level. At that point, I would just say you'd probably want to create a new character if you just wanted to experience the content of the other expansions.
Weird. Okay.
And then you can kind of understand the continuity from that standpoint.
Mhm.
But a little different. I mean, unlike Classic, the issue with retail is that there is so much content that there was no meaningful way to decide what you were going to do to level, and it became a leveling turned into something that you would power through or power level through, right? And was relatively ignored, and people
Mhm.
complained about how much you had to level because there was a lot you had to gain a lot of levels, right? Like
Yeah.
getting 120 levels from one, that's a lot. You have to go to a lot of places. I would even say it takes longer than in Classic to level from 1 to 120.
Hmm.
If you were to do that without any like sort of boost to that.
I guess it would feel kind of weird because the player stories between the expansions aren't necessarily super well connected, right?
They are now.
Are
They
they?
didn't used to be.
That
Yeah, and
was
that
my
was
experience from back in the day.
yeah, from like BC to Wrath, no connectivity. But now there is decent like stuff translates through. It's a persistent world. Um, so there is stuff that goes across it. Like there's a persistent overlying story with all the characters that's
Mhm.
being told,
Okay.
and it's not bad. It's pretty good if you're into that.
Okay.
But retail allows you to play at your own pace too. So,
Right. Right.
and if you want to see the raid content but don't give a shit about it, you can do LFR. I mean, it's face roll easy, right? By the
Sure.
time it comes out, like it's not difficult content, but you can see the bosses. You can get some loot potentially. Loot's all independent, so you don't roll against other people for loot.
Oh, it's
You
personal
roll.
loot.
It's personal loot.
Oh,
So
weird.
you can, and there's a currency item currently, at least in the game, that allows you to re-roll for a certain boss's loot if you don't get something, or even if you do something, you could re-roll again technically. But it's personal loot against a shared loot pool,
Mhm.
and that's that way for a lot of stuff.
That seems
But
weird.
they've added some cool stuff for people who want to be competitive.
Mhm.
Like one of the coolest things, I think this is the coolest thing they've added in, are the concept of mythic keystone dungeons. I'm not sure if you looked at those, but
No, how they work.
basically you do this is how they made dungeons relevant at the end game. Still,
Okay.
they added mythic version higher than heroic that scales based on the highest level mythic that you've done previously. So you get a keystone that starts at like mythic 1, right?
Mhm.
And you use that keystone to for and you get a keystone for a particular mythic instance. You don't get to choose the mythic that you get it for necessarily once you do one. So and once you clear the next one at that level, if you do clear it when you use your keystone, it will give you a keystone for roughly 1 to 2 keystone levels higher. I think there's some RNG on that.
Hmm.
There's some randomness, but but the gear that you get from an item level reward and a stat reward is better incrementally as you go up in keystone levels. So there's a payoff to doing harder and harder content because the mobs scale in health, they do more damage, and they also add like these modifiers that impact you and hinder you in some way. Like maybe there's some sort of persistent dot that's always on you
Sounds
over
like
the course
fractals
of the
from Guild
ancient.
Wars a little bit.
Very similar, yeah.
Hmm.
And there's those go indefinitely high. Technically, I
Hmm.
don't. You'd probably reach a ceiling where you just simply couldn't do it. Right.
Interesting.
But that's there for those who have like a small group of people, or you can do it with random people too that want to try harder content, but maybe don't want to commit to like heroic 20-man raiding, right, and clearing things.
Right. Right.
Because so you can get comparable loot to the raid through doing those.
Okay.
If you want to still be competitive from like a stat standpoint, like if you still want to feel well geared, you don't have to raid to do it anymore. You can PvP for it too now, and that's very competitive. Like the gear can be used in. It's not as good, obviously, for PvE, but it can be. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's still really good.
And you're excited about it. It sounds like.
I am excited for Shadowlands. I think.
Hmm.
The more I've been playing it, I'm ready for pre-expansion. And I will say, like playing a new expansion right away when it first comes out is cool.
Right. Right.
That is cool. Nobody else has really done stuff aside from maybe on the PTR a little bit, and that is out there. But like the content you do at max level, like nobody's rated.
Yeah, so it's all fresh content.
It's all fresh content. Nobody's really done the dungeons. The quest will be cool. It's a new storyline, new items. Everybody starts clean. Like, on my character, I'm woefully undergeared comparatively, right? But that doesn't matter, because I'm going to get a bunch of new stuff, and everybody's going to get a bunch of new stuff.
Yeah.
And it just feels better.
Is there room for, like... So, my impression of WoW, like, group content at the end game is that your choices are basically either you do LFR and you have no friends, just strangers, or you play super hardcore and it's very competitive. Is there anything in between that?
I play in between that.
What's that look like? Do you have a guild you play with?
So I have a friend that plays in a guild, or a couple friends that are in a guild, or
Uh-huh.
they like hop around guilds technically. But he's played consistently, so he's like my in if I want to do more content or like harder
see.
content, or if they have a space like that. But we're outside of raiding, like we would do mythic dungeons, right? Those are fun because then it's a small group,
Mm-hmm.
and you can pug out a spot typically. That's not a big deal. They have a pretty like Burning Crusade, which was like the start of the Looking for Group tool, where you could make a post and then see if people like requested invites based on your post. You can't queue for mythic dungeons. There's no dungeon finder for them, but you can create a posting that you're looking for people, and then people can request to join.
That's the way
your
Guild
group.
Wars grouping works.
You can vet them and then invite them if you choose to at that point. So that's the way you can fill spots for those, and yeah, that's the in between. And I would say that's not hard to do. That can be done, and that's the middle ground, right? That doesn't require a raid, but you can still do some harder content. And
Okay.
to be honest, pugging normal raids, once somebody's cleared it, and once it's like you can get into those without issue if you wanted to by yourself too.
Do you do a lot of raid pugging?
I really just got up to a point. My character's not quite up to the point. I can't do LFR for the current raid tier.
Because your gear score's not high enough?
Because my gear score's not high enough. Because for LFR and Dungeon Finder, it's item score, item level required. I could get in if somebody were to take me. I mean, I hypothetically could carry through like a heroic 25-man version of the final raid, right? That's probably not a question, but
right.
if you were to play it fresh and get to end game for the current patch, I don't think there'd be any issue with finding a group to do content.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I guess my thing with it, and the thing that really has made me, I don't know, to be honest with you, I haven't seriously thought about playing WoW retail in a long time. But, like, I kind of feel like recently I have been, partly because I've been hearing a lot of talk about this Covenants feature
Yeah,
which
that sounds interesting.
which seems kind of old school in its approach. Like it's saying no, you got to make like a choice that's going to have gameplay impacts, and I kind of like that idea.
Oh,
Um,
I absolutely do too. I'm like, I once it comes down to it, I want to, like, who knows? I'll probably spend 2 hours making the decision on what I want to do.
yeah, it'll be fun, and it'll be something that becomes part of your character, and it's like I enjoy that. I guess whether or not it feels more like a restriction or more like an opportunity is gonna depend on like how they stick the landing on it, like how actually impactful those choices are. Because think about like
Yeah,
what your other choices are, like race and class, like those actually are pretty impactful, and but they also feel good. Like it feels good to choose a race. It feels good to choose a class
yeah.
because you get so much from it.
Well, and that's what they're going back to in this expansion is they're pinning more on the rules, right? At
Hmm.
this, they say that, or the big knock to BFA and the current expansions are that the idea of a role has been kind of lost because they've taken things away from classes based on what
Hmm.
spec you choose, as well as just making they've just kind of they've made it so even that it doesn't matter
Right.
to
Yeah.
some extent.
Competitive parity.
Yeah,
So that at the end of the day, like in classic, like if you choose a certain class, like you can't really be competitive in raids. And in the back in the day, that was okay. I'm not so sure how that shakes out now.
yeah. I don't think that's quite what it will go down to, but I think they're going to allow you to flex. They're going to give you more class flexibility to make it feel like you can make better choices and play the way you want to without being pigeonholed into one.
Yeah, I think that
Into
the the trick is like play how you want to, but like up to a point because like I think about like Guild Wars. If you look at Guild Wars, the class identities are all over the fucking place because every
Yep.
class can support, every class can DPS, every class can heal. Like every class can do everything. Um,
I mean,
there are certainly
yeah.
classes who are best at, but like you just got to be careful about that shit.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. And if you want to tank, I think obviously for like Death Knights, like there's the blood spec, which should be tank. Well, people tank on Frost right now, and they probably shouldn't be able to. That a part of that's going to be down to the level squish, but it opens up some hybrid opportunities too. Because right now you
Hmm.
can't do that.
Hmm.
Right now you can't hybrid your class at all.
Right.
So that'll be cool once you can do that. It
Well,
allows up more freedom.
yeah. I think the main thing for me that would make it interesting is if there was a way to play the game that relied on guilds existing, but without the content being super poop stock like 4 or 5 nights a week kind of stuff. Like a reason for guilds to exist that's fun. That like I guess my impression of so much of WoW's content is just built around matchmaking.
Well,
Matchmaking for PvP, matchmaking for
up to
raids,
raids,
matchmaking for
up
dungeons.
So the payoff for doing non-LFR raids is pretty big once you get there.
Okay.
Like it does set you apart.
And
Like
here's the thing though, does that actually shake out as guilds running those raids, or does it shake out as community form pugs using external tools?
well, there really aren't external tools used for forming those pugs necessarily. I mean,
Okay.
they're in game. Um, for normal, I mean, they have so many raid tiers now, right? There's normal. I think there's even is it normal and mythic or is it normal, heroic, mythic? I think it's normal, heroic, mythic. I think there are 3 different raid tiers. Well, technically, there's 4 if you include LFR. I'll be intrigued. I'm not entirely sure what they're doing on retail with that for the next expansion, if they're going to keep 4 or not.
It's too far away.
But yeah, I mean, if you want to do the current expansion at a higher level, like if you want the choice to do something above normal, or like heroic or mythic, you need a guild to do it. You won't be able to bug that out. There'd just be no way.
All right.
Because they add there are mechanics added to the raids that don't exist in LFR or normal.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get to heroic and mythic, they become something completely different. So I mean,
Yeah. And then I guess for me the last layer of it is like, is it even possible to have that kind of fun cooperative experience that's not where the fun isn't optimized out of it? Because I don't know, like the way gaming is today, everyone always knows what the best is. You know?
Well, so that's one thing that there is no best right in the game necessarily right now because of the way that item levels work. You can always get something better. So they've created like an inescapable grind in that aspect, where there's always something that you can strive for that you're going to get that's better than what you have. Like typically, I mean,
It's
unless
kind
you're
of
at the
how's that done?
0.01%.
Is it with like stat randomization?
Stat randomization and item levels can proc higher for an item
Oh my god, that's
based
so
on some
awful. Sounds so awful.
chance. So there is no true best in slot. I mean,
Oh,
there are
that
certain
sounds
items
terrible, dude. Oh my god.
there's a grind there.
What a rat race. Oh yeah, I got the fucking onslaught girdle, but it's a shitty roll, so never mind.
Oh no, well, no. So the items are that particular aspect is static. Like what?
Okay.
So if I look at, let me just log into it, just so I'm not totally speaking out my ass. Like the stat rolls. So let's say you want haste and mastery is the skill that's in retail. Let's say you want haste and mastery on a weapon. That is stagnant for those items. But what's not stagnant is how high those values can go. So you're going to get the same item. It could have a different skin on it between normal and mythic for that. So like the same shoulders, your tier shoulder will drop in all three, right? But it's 3 different tiers of things, and the values and the points associated with each like stamina or strength will be higher as you go up accordingly. But those can even proc higher because there's an internal item level for each item. So it's not a question of like there's the set allocation of like here this item has haste mastery, but it can be higher depending on if you're lucky and what level of content you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Sounds fun, man. I just love looks like getting different. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't sound like that doesn't compel me. Grinding the same gear for better stat rolls, I do not find compelling.
Oh no, I would say
It sounds
you're
like a
not
chore.
I would say you're. I mean, you could hypothetically. I don't think that's typically how people play grinding the same. I mean, at the super high end, maybe. But that's saying that like you're mythic rating and you're clearing super high level mythic dungeons, and just hoping for like something to like proc higher. I would say there might be a set of players that do that.
So what's everyone else do?
But gear also drops is scaled based on your item level. So up to a point. So I mean, for most people that play the game, they're looking to just like increase their item level and their gear score by increasing through tiers of content versus grinding the same thing over and over again. Like you couldn't just grind heroics over and over again to increase. Like once you get to a point, like you're done with that tier of content, or you're not going to really get any meaningful benefit.
Are there multiple tiers of the same content, or do you move on to different content?
There are multiple tiers of the same content. So for dungeons, for example, there are, there's the normal dungeon, which could be any level between, at least for the current expansion. Right now, it's any level between 110 and 120. There's the heroic version of each of those, like you're familiar with. And then there's the mythic version, like I mentioned, which makes them still relevant. So you can scale up doing dungeons by increasing the mythic level of them.
I feel like I need to experience this for myself to know why I don't like it.
Maybe.
That's the feeling I got.
You may. If you make it that far and decide that you like it. If you do not like that aspect, the scaling. They've added a lot more things to do in the game than they did in Classic. like world quests that reset every day, along with weekly world quests that reset every week. There is so much to do in the game. So much like in this most recent patch, there is so much there that I'm like, there's too much. Almost. I mean, there's too much for me because I jumped in right at the end, right?
Class do you play?
Right now, I mean, I have a lot. Right now, I'm planning on playing Death Knight into the expansion. And I'm doing that mainly for flavor reasons because I don't know if you've seen the intro cinematic, but it starts with like Sylvanas tearing the Lich King helmet apart. So I'm like, okay, well, all right, flavor win. I'm gonna play Death Knight. We're starting an Ice Crown. That sounds like I need to do that.
Is there a lot of flavor left in the game, in your opinion?
I think there's tons of flavor left in the game, yeah.
Because I hear a lot about item levels and gear progression and tiers, but like that, the idea of doing the same content at multiple levels of difficulty has always felt weird to me. Like Guild Wars does it with fractals. I get there are multiple different levels of difficulty for the same raids. You know, whatever. Like,
yeah.
Like for a more professional game, it makes sense. But there's like this old school part of me that just wants it to be like Molten Core is one difficulty, Blackwing Lair is one difficulty. I don't want to do Mega Molten Core after I beat normal Nax. You know?
I mean, so that's still there. Like, you can... I mean, you'll scale out of it at some point. Like, I mean, the example to, like, Classic would be once you're Blackwing Lair geared, Molten Cores or Onyxias, like, whatever, right? Like, you go do it. It's on farm. It's not a big deal. The gear may not mean anything to you, right? So that concept still exists. So you can like you need to scale up out of current raid tiers and things like that. And we'll see how they how they release the raids. The way that they've been releasing them, which makes sense, is that there'll be a patch where they might only have one raid out or one main raid and then maybe one like tertiary like raid with like one or two bosses in it, right? Like Onyxia is. Something that's shorter and not as intensive to keep the focus on that current raid patch. So that still exists, and once you're geared out of that one, or with that one, the previous one, while there might still be some benefit, it's not as good. With the different raid tiers, though, it still can make it relevant, right? Like doing heroic, if there was a heroic version of Molten Core, might still be better than normal version of Blackwing. In fact, it probably would be. And that's the way that that retail kind of balances it out.
Okay.
It's a lot. There's a lot to I mean, there's so much in the game. It's hard to like. There's a lot that I don't like. I was never the biggest fan of item levels or item level
lame.
gating.
Having gear come down to a single number, like Destiny does that too.
Oh yeah, Destiny's
really dumb.
Light level. Yeah,
Destiny gear is the worst shit ever.
Yeah, Destiny's really bad for that.
Thought about getting back into Destiny. They have a new expansion coming out 2 weeks after Shadowlands.
They do. I just can't. I don't think I can play that game again.
Yeah?
I just was not compelled with the most recent, and I'm definitely not compelled to do anything endgame related. Like, doing a Destiny raid just does not interest me in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
And grinding over and over again the same thing. Like, Destiny's the worst when it comes to grinding the same thing, because there really isn't that much.
Yeah, they don't put out a lot of content.
No, they don't, and they make you do it over and over again to make meaningful upgrades.
Yeah.
At least in a while, there's a lot you can do. Like, I mean, something that is really cool that you'd enjoy is that right now, for example, I wish it was always a thing in the game. There's a time walking event, and they come around like twice a month, and they last for about a week at a time. But they'll focus on a time and expansion in WoW history. Well, they'll ramp everything up in the dungeon to max level to make it like competitive for people who are at the end, and then allow you to queue for those and play through old content that has been scaled up to max level.
Go forth to
So,
victory.
add some relevance to maybe old stuff that either A, you didn't experience, or B, haven't done in a long time and want to revisit.
queuing, baby. So I like to start all my gameplay sessions by hopping in a queue.
Loktar.
I really hate matchmaking in my video games. The older I get, the more I dislike it.
I mean, what's the alternative though? Sitting in LFG chat spamming for a
Yes,
group.
yes, or finding group people to play with. Like,
Oh,
I'm
no,
a,
so there's-
I'm a
there's- so the group of-
socializer. I don't want the game to take away my ability to connect with people. You know, I don't want the game to do that job for me. That's what I like about games. That's just me, though. I'm weird. I'm not an achiever, which is what all modern games are made for.
Yeah, I mean they implemented what giant, massive achievement systems,
Hmm.
right? Huge achievement
Stay
systems.
away
In World of
from the
Warcraft, there's this
voodoo.
giant. Like there's so much in it, it's kind of ridiculous. But yeah, that's what That's what it revolves around, right? Getting those achievements for doing the hard shit, so you can show
Mhm.
it off to other people, or getting the reward from it, which might be like a case of like a heroic raid or a mythic raid, like some sort of cool mount that only drops from the lost boss.
Yeah,
And if
and
you-
and rewards that.
Loktar.
This is a boomer
Sure.
thing for me too, but also the divorcing of gear and appearance with the way transmogrification works and focusing on aesthetic gains that are not linked to your actual power level. It's something I don't like about modern games. Everyone does it because every Western game wants to sell cosmetics.
Absolutely. Everybody wants to sell cosmetics.
And I think it's fine to do if you have a game where there's no actual gear progression. But man, I just love it about WoW how like if you see someone with a dark edge of insanity, you know what you're going to get. You know?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, I mean, they have made the appearance not really, at least the appearance of your armor. If you were not to use any transmogs, right, it becomes irrelevant. With that said, even with the way it's designed now, let's say even if you did have the highest tier of armor on, it's not really going to be. I mean, maybe that's just because it's been so long since that
Mhm.
made a difference, but I don't think that status symbol exists. Like, yeah, I mean that status symbol, obviously it's no longer a thing. But I'm trying to think of, let's say,
that's been gone from WoW for a long time, hasn't it?
yeah,
Transmog's pretty old, right?
but with the way that they do item levels now, that kind of also eliminates the notion that appearance.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, exactly. That's not the case, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's what something might look like. Somebody could have something that looks the same, but it's drastically better.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
it would be subtly different. It could be a different skin, different color, right?
Okie dokie.
But typically, yeah, it's not like there's a huge difference. People want to look cool.
Yeah, and they should. But that should motivate you to get gear, not to shop or get skins. Yeah,
I think the big thing, and at least
it's just my opinion about it. Go ahead.
No, I totally respect that. And I think my counter to that is that, at least with the state of retail WoW, is that the game is so big, and it's been around for so long
Mhm.
that without that, you make irrelevant a lot of prior achievements that you've made. Right. So it's a way to, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, and
nostalgic about it.
that's
to
the
some
problem
extent.
with a game that needs to run forever.
Yes.
You build
Yeah,
a game
that-
based on power progression, and you need to sell power progression every single time there's a new content drop.
Yes.
So it's what you do.
I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to Shadowland, is for the crunch specifically, to go back to 60.
Does it have any practical impact other than making numbers smaller?
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
mainly
is
experience.
the number of skills you have going to be affected, or like, are like talent trees coming back in? I understand that they got rid of talent trees.
They got rid of talent trees. I think they might be to some extent. I think they're giving it. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but the actual amount of talents, I believe, is increasing per class now, because it's giving you back talents that they took away.
I've heard of
for a
that
certain
they're bringing stuff
specialization.
back. Yeah, this is what's making me like kind of tune back in a little bit. Is I hear that they're like bringing back some of some of what was perceived to be like the ragged edges of the game that needed to be trimmed off to make it more sleek.
Yeah.
And the ragged edges are important because, as Kevin Jordan would say, in order for there to be good choices, there have to be bad choices.
Yeah, there absolutely have to be bad choices. Or suboptimal choices. Or
Right.
memey choices, right? You know, that might not be the greatest, but it still could be fun in a certain way to the user. Could be
Yeah, well, I mean,
flavorish.
that's why it's good to have, gear with spirit and agility on it in like WoW Classic. Like, you're not going to use that, but it makes you get happy when you see like the right things show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually sent a message to Kevin Jordan yesterday to see if he wanted to be on
did
my
you really?
podcast. Yeah. I don't know if he'll reply. He's definitely like above my pay grade in terms of like audience, but
Is this audience that big?
can have you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
He has like a few hundred viewers on his Twitch daily.
So I mean, he's still lower view count than like Teapot, right?
Uh,
Or similar.
yeah, I guess he is technically.
Because I mean, both Cargos and Teapot, they pull a few hundred viewers each
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah, I guess he does too.
Don't shortchange yourself.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't. I'm always shortchanging myself when it comes to that. Yeah.
No, that'd be sweet to get him on. Like, and thinking about it, like if I had to make a qualitative comment on whether or not I think you would enjoy retail,
Yeah,
I
what's your
think
thought?
I think you would enjoy the leveling. I think, and this is without me seeing it, I think there's definite possibility that you would enjoy the leveling experience
Uh-huh.
of the next expansion.
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed loving it Classic.
Yeah, and I think you would do the same. I mean, how seamless the world is now, how seamless the transitions there are for quests, like it changes based on what you do, right? And way more than ever existed in Wrath. Because Wrath had quest change that would change, like there was sharding, right?
Mhm.
Where, the persistent world would update itself to some extent. This goes even a bit further than that. Than like NPCs will move around the map with you, and you'll see them running to locations.
Mm-hmm.
But it will only be for you. And the world like shifts and adjusts for the quest chains that you're doing, and it makes it a little bit more seamless and progressive from a story standpoint. Like much better storytelling.
So, more like Defia's Brotherhood quality storytelling and less like
Baron's
level storytelling.
Yeah, it's the whole game's like Defias Brotherhood level storytelling, but a little bit better. It flows better, and less Baron's leveling. Like that notion of Baron's leveling doesn't exist. And the stuff that is like a one-off offshoot from like some of the main story arcs for zones is they're flavorful. Like one of the zones that I did a quest in the area was a gnome who wanted to start a hot spring, and you needed to go around and help him clean up the hot spring and fix things up and kill mobs that were breaking it down. And then what the stuff you did was meaningful to the impact of that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, those areas still persist. Like you can revisit them, and
Sure. I mean, I enjoyed leveling up in Burning Crusade and Wrath. I'm sure I would enjoy it again. Leveling up is like kind of easy. It's easy to enjoy.
That's an easy win.
Because the game is growing the whole time you're leveling up. The tricky thing is once you get to max level, like what is there? And my sense is that for retail, they're very concerned with making sure that max level players have plenty to do, and there's a lot of time gating to incentivize people to do that, and there's a lot of like you said, like a constant incremental gain, like even studying like what rate do players need upgrades to stay engaged, like scientifically, as opposed to like older games where it's just like, there's a bunch of stuff around the world, you just figure out how to go get it.
Now I'd much rather have the time gate aspect. That's normal. That's like WoW Classic, right? You're time gated for how much you can do.
What in WoW Classic is time gated?
I guess
raid lockouts.
I guess it's just raid lockouts. But once you reach that point, though, that's where the meaningful gains are. Right? I mean, you're going to get pre-raid best in slot, and your meaningful gains after that are simply from raid lockouts.
Yeah, unless you're progressing through the PvP system.
Unless you're doing PvP, which is still separate in retail, of course, right?
Mhm,
You have that
mhm.
whole rated system, and if you want to be super competitive or try to be, there's
Yeah,
arenas and rated battlegrounds.
yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
I would say if there's ever a time to play, it's when a new expansion drops, obviously,
right.
because
Yeah.
then the slate is clean. If you were to drop in and try to play BFA right now, like the whole, you would simply be doing it just to experience the content because it's obviously any meaningful gains are going to be wiped out, not meaningless. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if there's any reason for me to have like a max level character before BFA, before Shadowlands came out, I actually thought about rolling one up, but it sounds like there's no reason for me to do that. I
Yeah,
can just
if you
wait till
don't
Shadowlands
have,
comes out and do the new player experience.
I would say that would be what I would do.
Yeah.
I don't think there'd be a reason to do. I mean, unless you wanted to experience BFA before that.
Nah.
I mean, the new player experience is going to push you through it to catch you up anyways, right from 10 to 50.
Yeah, I
And
guess
will
like
you do everything in the game, in the expansion? Absolutely not. But will you do the general arc of the story? Certainly.
yeah, right. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm getting to a point in my gaming dotage where like I don't need to grind Stratholme 50 times for Crusader Orbs.
Absolutely not.
Righteous Orbs. Like I'm probably never going to do something like that again in a video game. Um, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think
I
there's
mean-
any game that's going to have cocaine good enough to get me to enter that mode because there's so many competing interests and
Yeah.
I'm very from a creator perspective, I'm very deliberately setting myself up to not be game specific.
I mean, that's what WoW retail caters to, though, right? It's the person that doesn't want to commit to it, but still might want to experience some of it, play it at whatever pace you deem. Right? That's the one thing that it has going for it.
Okay.
If that's the way you choose to play. Right.
Yeah, I'm not too sure that your sales pitch is the one that like
Oh, I'm not trying to sell it. I'm not saying you necessarily should or shouldn't.
whatever you're giving me your take and what interests you, and yeah, I get that.
Exactly.
But I mean, I kind of I already decided like I'm probably gonna try it.
Yeah.
It's just like a just been thinking about it. Like I mean, I feel like a year ago I made that video about predicting WoW Classic, like just kind of being like this is a big moment in not just for World of Warcraft but for gaming in general.
Yep.
Where there's a revisiting of old values, and kind of an implicit rejection of the super streamlined version of live services games that we've started seeing in the last 5 years that that create this kind of Skinner box experience where you're led down a chain and it's super friendly and polished and there's no room for player agency. Maximum theme park.
Yeah.
And I like the rough edges in the game. I like there to be bad choices. Like I like for there to be room for expression other than like what point am I on the power progression? Like I like that the covenants are something that where you can make a choice that's not optimal. I like that. I don't like I actually kind of don't like about WoW Classic where like if I try to join a raiding guild and say I want to play an arms warrior, they're going to be like, well, whatever, respect fury or prod or leave.
Yeah.
Like,
no, that's true. That's very true.
And probably that. I mean, that's actually a shitty thing to say. I mean, I would need to find the right kind of guild.
Yeah, you'd
Right.
have to. You have
for
to.
that experience that I wanted. Who was willing to go through content more slowly, to let people have the experience they wanted. And there's gonna be a lot more wiping and shit too, But
Yeah, I mean those exist. Probably fewer and far between, obviously.
Mhm.
I mean, I would say that our classic guild that we played with was pretty good.
Sting was
What do
pretty
you think?
relaxed. I wonder if they still are.
Probably, I would have to imagine.
I don't believe they've cleared AQ40 yet.
That's not surprising. That content's so hard,
A lot of people were clearing it day one.
which also isn't surprising though either.
Yeah, I mean, I'm.
What can I help you with?
Yeah, they were a solid group of lads. I like them.
Be safe.
What's interesting is raids have only at the highest level are harder now than they've ever been.
Farewell.
Yep.
So that's something to keep in mind. Content is much more difficult now than what it ever was.
Yeah, I'm
The
aware
only
of that.
thing that wouldn't be, I think, pretty much unanimously is Four Horsemen in original Nax.
Right.
That was obviously just one of the hardest fights.
Yeah.
I think a lot of top tens list that in there somewhere. Typically,
So hey,
take those for what they're worth.
I'm sick of talking about retail for now.
Yeah,
Do you want to look at those highlight reels with me and call it a night?
yeah. Let's go to the highlight reels. Let me
They're
grab
kind
a
of
water,
long. We
though.
don't have to watch all of them.
Absolutely, we should totally skip through some.
Um,
Some of them are not good. So, from what I've seen,
yeah, some are not that interesting.
if you pull it up, I'll grab a water.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna grab a drink as well. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
All right.
Back.
I am here as well.
Okay, let me get my Discord stream turned back on. Highlights or death clips first?
What's going to be more entertaining? Death clips?
Yeah, I think so.
I agree. Let's start with that then.
That's the longer one. It's 50 minutes.
Yeah, let's start with that one then, right?
All right. This should be on. This is highlights. Death clips. All right, ready for the first one?
Let's do it.
Showing? Yeah.
I think so. Yep,
You're friendly. So, got it. Damn, this looks like it's gonna be tough, fam. Good luck. Yeah, it is, bro. It's gonna be a little. Right. I just died.
No.
Oops.
How did you die?
What the? Wait. Oh, this guy just tricked me.
What? What did he trick you?
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
Look, that was
He
look.
got
It was
PvP.
look, his pet. That's his pet. That's an alliance pet.
Oh my god.
I heard about this.
So what do we do here?
It's over,
It's a lion's pet though. His pet.
bro. He flat.
Wow.
That is funny.
That's really bad. That's super.
Oh, I
That's
saw
funny.
this death. This is painful to watch. He got crit for like 180 or something. 142 crit.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Okay, now escape route is this way.
He's a rogue. What? How did a rogue die?
It's now or never.
He's in Westfall going up against the Harvesters.
He's going against the elite. He's pulling the elite.
Level 20
I
elite.
can actually see my gunshot damaging him.
What?
Well, this is just dumb. He shouldn't have pulled the level 20.
He's level 10. Why did...
What was that attack?
He's level 20?
Yeah, it's a level 20 mob. I don't.
He's hitting it.
Okay, soon.
He's doing quite a bit of damage.
Okay, now we need to use Eviscerate. Now we use Stone Form. Drink a potion now. Slice and dice now. Yeah, and we should be able
Yeah, see, look at it, missed everything. It's not hitting it.
It's
to...
regenning.
Oh my god. Come on! Are you freaking kidding me? No, the crit! Jesus Christ! Oh, oh, no! 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 Fuck!
That was really close.
No!
Wow.
Oh, that was brutal.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad about that one though.
This is the...
This is
the
the
nulls.
camp. Oh, tell me he gets killed by the rare.
Hope it's Snaggletooth.
I do too. Oh yeah, he's killing Snaggletooth. He pulled Snaggletooth. He's so dead. Oh yeah, he's done.
He's playing Hunter. What's his friend doing?
That was just
We learned that
badly
lesson.
Miscommunicated and misplayed. That rare is tough though. Or did they die to Hogger?
Let's just
Why is this cut off?
just run him off. Just
Oh,
run him
I'm
off.
not scrolled up.
Yeah, he's about ready to die to Hogger. This guy slaps.
Hasn't Hogger killed like more than any other NPC? Like I remember that
Just keep running,
infographic
just
back
keep
in the
running.
day.
I'm gonna bubble. I'm gonna
Yeah.
bubble. Just keep running.
Did they pull wolves from Duskwood because they run into the
Just
water?
keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running.
That guy should run the
He falls
other
in the
direction,
water.
not
I hope
towards
I'm
him.
wrong. I hope I'm right.
Why is he running towards Hogger? He should be going the opposite. Oh my god, he killed himself because he went the wrong. He ran with him.
He's still chasing me, dude. Fuck.
I think Hogger would have caught him either way.
Fuck. 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 Fuck.
Probably. I don't know.
That's it, man.
Bubble?
He totally ran the wrong direction.
Oh, we got a heal off. Hunter, distract
No,
him.
my bubble's on cooldown.
Get his attention.
Dude, just keep running. Oh shit! Don't attack. Dude, we're so screwed.
surprised
don't
they
don't run
haven't
into the
leashed.
wolves. Don't run into the wolves. I think we're screwed. Dude, Chopin, don't run into the wolves.
Oh, his buddy ran into the wolves. He's dead.
Oh, his buddy's the one who died?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's not dead.
Oh, he feigned death.
Yeah.
Nope, he's dead.
Alright, GG.
Died to the wolves. The Quillbores, these are brutal. Are they gonna die to one Quillbore? There's no way.
Something awful's gonna happen. So this is a warrior. This is a warrior shaman group.
This is a warrior shaman group. All right, you don't have to give us this much build-up clip.
I think that they just took the community clips and stitched them all together. There's not much editing being done here.
Yeah.
Ok, það er supplies en þú potið eftir að púla eitthvað sko. Svo getur við púla Krínig þegar við kemur inn á þannig.
I remember when you and me were doing this.
I remember when we did
Going for the
this.
named mob.
Yeah, and it pats in a circle.
Já, ég veit tveir sko.
They should kill the one on the left first. Are they not going to do that? Or are they going to pull it what's too close?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Just
So
one
they
ad.
So they should pivot and kill the other one, right?
Oh, the heal got off.
Hver heala maður?
The Mystic healed the named mob.
Didn't.
I think I'm a potion.
And that's it.
The
The shaman died.
I feel like there was something big mess up there somewhere.
Hvað gerist? What the hell?
Exactly. What the hell?
Fuck.
What the hell?
This is
That was a
rough
big-
because you know this is like 4 hours in.
That was a big mess up. I don't even know. He like rage left the clip. He had to stand up and walk away.
Cough.
That's why I wanted to play with someone like you. What did he say?
Cough.
Oh. Oh, that wasn't you laughing. That was the clip.
Oh my god, man.
Yeah, right there. That guy laughing was the clip. Yeah, that guy's pretty salty.
See, this is why I needed to play this with a friend. Because if we died stupidly, I needed it to be a laugh instead of rage and salt.
Yeah, instead of rage and salt. I mean, the shaman obviously messed up, but nobody interrupted the thing.
If I
The
find
heal either.
Hogger, that would be ideal. I
Just
can
another
just
Hogger
get
death?
that done, and then I'll be just happy to get on with my day.
Are they going to run into a respawn? Is the camp going to spawn on them?
And
This clip's terrible, isn't it?
I hope my jerking around the camera doesn't make you dizzy. Oh, there's Hogger. Holy shit, come on. Show me some love. Yeah, I got him. Nice.
Yep. Respawns.
heal.
Gonna get him.
Oh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah. Okay. Another heal. Okay. Oops. Okay. Another one of those. Let's stun him. Wow. This. Is she out of mana? No. Yeah, she is now.
Oh, they're so dead. They should be running. The priest doesn't have any mana. What are they doing?
Oh my god,
what are-
she's turned around.
What? This is double paladin group too.
I don't understand what's happening.
Someone go AFK or something?
Disconnect, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, it's a mage. Paladin mage.
No, this is the other paladin. This is the other view.
Oh.
Why is the paladin still there, though? She must have disconnected?
It's not a paladin mage. It's double paladin like I thought.
Yeah, just double. Well, if the other person was there and came back, if they would have communicated, that would have been fine.
Oh my god, I can't believe I did that.
The other person was AFK there. Look at
Ah! Okay, well, that's it. That was stupidity.
Oh, is he? I think he was dual boxing.
that. Oh, is that what it was doing?
It looks kind of like it. Hold on, let me go back.
Go back a little
she's
bit more.
turned around.
Yep, he's double boxing. He's dual boxing. Huh. Okay, weird. I didn't know that was allowed. Little surprising.
Yeah, lame. Oh, this clip is like another 6 minutes long.
Oh, Jesus.
By yourself. So, you know, and Hogger was down to like, I don't know, 30%. So I thought, well, rather than run, which is what I should have done, rather than run, I'll take him on. I'll see if I can do this. And he stunned me, and it just...
Alright.
Next. Oh, this is a Night Elf. Level what? 14?
14. Oh.
Oh, I saw this death. This is hard to watch.
Hunter Druid.
Mm-hmm.
They shouldn't die.
It's a very favorable combo for Night Elves. Watch this. Look what the Druid's doing.
No. Gathering a herb.
And either jumped off or got knocked off, and now is...
It was a knockback. Oh my god. Oh, that's bad
karma.
news.
Karma for looting in combat.
Oh, he's crying. Well, to go near an edge with a mob that knockbacks.
Level 14, too.
That's brutal. Especially if they knew they did that. Granted, I didn't know they did that, so who's to say that they knew that those mobs would knock back either, but shit, that would suck super bad.
Alright.
Alright, what's the next one we got? Is it Mulgore? This is Barons.
Nah, Barons. Undead, though.
Root, man. It's okay, it's okay. Don't just wait.
Oh, interesting UI.
That one is
Kinda
a little
like it.
different. Is he gonna get rooted again?
So this looks like Southern Barons.
Oh, they're trying to kill stuff in Southern Barons.
So they're gotta be above level 15.
That's
God,
a
I can't
19
tell.
mob. I don't know why they're here. Why are they here? He's gonna get rooted again and die, isn't he?
It's Warrior.
Shit me, like how far is this gonna go?
Is this the Warrior group? Yeah, it's the Warrior group. Or a Warrior group.
I think he's running the wrong direction. Oh, it's gonna come back and whack him.
I'm gonna put him to sleep.
He doesn't have charge up. He doesn't have anything. If he's
There's
so
nothing he
dead.
can do.
I do.
Oh, he's gonna try to trade him a potion.
What the fuck? Put
That
him
is
to
like
sleep.
professional World of Warcraft right there.
We should be attacking it to try to pull combat
What
off,
the
to pull damage.
fuck hamstring him? You're gonna have to do something.
Listen to this. His comms are brutal.
Can you
It's
hamstring him?
still running.
So he did the defensive stance class quest. He went into defensive stance.
How is this?
Taunt him, or that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, he has a taunt.
Right, okay. Fuck me! Nah, rooms. Oh my god, how far is that mob tethered?
What killed him at the end?
Oh, fucking hell.
The last dot tick, is that what got him?
On the entangling roots.
Oh my god. That's
yeah,
really
that was
bad.
definitely a fail on the part of his teammate.
He should have taunted
Yeah.
way earlier.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But the CUI is rough. But I can read things on it.
Yeah,
It's
we're
nice.
alright.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why do
What
we
the
have so
hell?
many?
Oh shit. What the hell?
They aggroed 4 respawns.
Oh god. They have
Dynamic,
5.
I'm just gonna reach.
dynamic respawns in the cave. Just messed him up.
Yeah, just don't tag me.
Caves are dangerous.
Don't be aggro. We got lots of health.
So this is Warlock.
Oh no.
What's the other class?
Is it Rogue?
Holy Light. It's a Paladin?
Yeah,
Potions
Paladin.
up.
Oh, yep.
Shit. I don't know what
Yeah,
to
they're
do.
so dead.
Yeah.
1, 2,
This is
3,
it.
4, 5,
Shit.
6.
This is it. I don't. Yeah.
Where did they come from?
I don't know. The pet didn't do anything. Shit. Man. were so good. We were doing so good.
This is pretty fun to watch.
Yeah.
That one's bad. Yeah,
That was
killed
shitty.
like-
That's shitty cave luck.
Yeah. Then well, I think that this is Dead Mines. No, it's not. No, it's not. This is Undead. What am I saying?
Plus, this guy's only level what, 3?
How are they dying at 3? This is
No,
the
it's
starting
not.
zone.
I don't know. I'm not sure what it is.
This is Tira's Fall starting zone.
I mean, you can die anywhere, right?
And they just pulled like 4 though.
Yeah, he's aggressively pulling.
This is 5. No,
What's
this
his
is
partner
all 4.
doing? His partner's a rogue. Warlock rogue.
They think they're invincible because he has his imp.
Imp invincible. Yeah, Warlock's about to die.
Run. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Caves, dude. Caves. Alright.
Dug too deep.
That has nothing to do with caves. They just pulled 4.
Yeah, that was just dumb. But this was like level 3, so it was like in the first,
No worries, dude.
the first 15 minutes.
Just roll again.
Yeah, just reroll. No worries.
Sorry.
If you're gonna die, that's the right time to do it.
That we need, right?
Yeah.
So, come on, 10 seconds. Log out, delete, same names, and just run it, dude, and just go.
Yeah.
Watch him die again. All right, what's the next one we got?
Did he die immediately
We're
again?
gonna do this
No.
board quest a little later.
That wolf.
Ah, shit. It's good.
2 wolves. Oh,
These
these
are early.
Yeah,
These are red to them.
Or take the second one off me too.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
I need some help.
He didn't heal him.
I forgot to heal his.
Heal me.
Oh, he got it off.
Oh
Wow.
my god. Heal yourself.
I'm getting
Dead.
I'm fucking dead.
Fuck.
That was bad play. He didn't heal him, and then he waited too long to heal himself.
Kept getting fucking pushed back from that. Starting over.
All right. Well, that one was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Level
I'm like a
5.
bit of a misplay.
Still early, you know.
Killing level 8 board, level 5. Pulling 2 level 7s because
Did he die immediately again? Why is this clip continuing?
I don't know. It's probably just they didn't cut it.
No wonder this is so long.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they didn't die.
Are you
All right,
playing
next.
about? I hope not if you're here.
They're gonna hit a bunch.
This is
of
the same
respawns.
zone that warlock died in. Same cave. Oh, these unit frames are so ugly. Level 3.
Perfect. Yeah.
All right. Nothing here strikes me as
Yep, we just got a bunch of
dangerous yet.
respawns,
Oh, is
dude,
this the
so
same group?
Dynamic respawns are real.
Yeah, I think this is the group that yeah, that's how the warlock died. Maybe it's a different POV of it. Yeah, I think this is the same death clip.
Oh yeah, they got respawned on. It's the same death clip.
Just run.
Alright, I'm gonna hit this.
Oh, dude.
You waited for the cast. Greed.
Oh, this is Aussie. Aussie M or whatever his name is.
Oh,
I'm dead.
he's-
I'm dead. Are you kidding me? Was that a hardcore player? Oh my god, dude! Already?
Did you not see them though?
They weren't our train. Why was I worried about it?
Oh, they got
Who
trained on.
was it?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Priest running out of the cave with a train.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's painful.
What level? Can you tell?
6.
6. Ah. Still plenty of time.
Yeah, they can reroll
They're not going
that
to win
one.
it at that point, but
No, absolutely not. But they're not that far behind. Like an hour, right? Maybe.
death
At
count
most.
2?
What the fuck? Yo,
They're getting
run, dude.
PvP'd.
It's a
Same
fucking
trick.
horde. Or what, an alliance. Are you kidding me?
So
Yo,
what is
the
their
fuck?
pet?
Oh
Is
my
the
god.
same as the
dude.
mom?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
I didn't know you could PvP on an RP server.
Dude,
I
what the fuck?
I think that
How did he get me?
I think that one of the servers, not the North American one, the European one, might not be an RP server. It might be like a PvE server.
I probably will not be.
And the PvE servers have different rules. So like if you initiate an attack, it flags you for PvP. I think, right?
If
Maybe
the
I'm
other
wrong.
person is flagged.
Right. So what you do as a hunter is you flag up in a starting zone, hide somewhere, and then put your pet out there next to a bunch of similar-looking mobs.
Oh, I see.
They attack your pet, and then that flags them.
That's kind of mean. It's funny though. Oh, that guy got trained on.
Yeah.
You gotta be casting, man.
They resist.
What level? 17? Wow, that's brutal.
That is brutal.
Oh my god, that overlay is painful.
That's terrible. These guys are low level.
Yeah, seem to be.
The music in this video is a little rough.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
If the content was edited,
It would be better.
so
Well, that-
he's using a GPS add-on of some kind.
Well, that was pretty bad. I feel like that one was uneventful. Like that, they just didn't run.
Oh shit, there's another one coming.
This is the same group.
That's the same group, yeah.
Dude, this is cursed.
They got killed by a spawn.
Don't talk.
Like-
Get that guy. Oh, here
Oh,
comes
no.
another
These
hunter.
guys are-
He's gonna
these
steal
guys-
it.
this-
Well, of
this
course he
part's
is. He's a
rough.
hunter, dude. That's what hunters do. He can't do it. He can't do it. I got the tag. I got the tag.
Okay.
Finish
I'm
him.
loading up.
I have the tag.
Fuck, dude,
Get the
Marine.
tag, dude. Get it. Get the tag,
These guys
bro.
are
This is
painful
where it
to
all
listen
is.
to.
If you don't get this tag, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him harder. I have one healing potion. I popped it. I popped the healing. We got it. I popped the freaking healing potion. Oh my god.
I'm gonna die.
He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Just stay away
and
from
they
the other
respawn.
Marine.
I have to
Bail.
run. I have to run.
Bail. You cannot die. You cannot die, Bill. You cannot die.
You're
You've got to. No, Bill. Bill.
They
You
respawn.
fucking killed us, Bill. Bill.
That's a case of focusing more on the tag than your life. That one was bad.
I need to heal. Yep, I need to heal bad. I need
He's
to heal bad.
gonna kill himself.
Oh. Fuck.
What's he
I'm
doing?
confused at what's happening here. Oh, he pulled another one. He's dead.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck.
This guy's just like stumbling around, aggroing the world.
Yeah, he's like not watching where he's running. He's so dead.
I think I can kill this one. I think I can kill this one.
They're still trying to kill stuff? What are they doing?
I'm sorry, dude.
Rip.
Fuck.
Level 5.
That was pretty bad.
Yep. Run.
Oh, this is a great one.
Yep.
Have you seen this one?
Oh, this is the Volchan death.
I think there was also a Volchan near miss
Yeah, there was a Volchan near miss.
on the highlight reel. Yeah.
Yep.
Is this a husband-wife?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool setup they have.
We go down.
Er mangler 2 Bear Meat og 8 Spider.
Ja, men nu kommer vi med
Oh, it's they found Son of Aragorn.
Oh.
No, yeah. Do not.
Kanskje
What?
ikke sabotage inn der, i den spilleren.
Gankat.
There and finish him off.
Oh, this is great
I've
for
seen some-
days.
They died to the one that we killed. I saw this one. This is satisfying, by the way.
Yeah.
Got a chance.
Satisfying to see
Alright,
somebody
let's go
die to
get
something
our
that we didn't.
prize.
Yeah, we killed that guy. He's level 12.
Same.
Oh,
We're same level.
yikes.
We were the same level.
Yeah, I think you're right.
We don't want to.
We killed him at
Oh,
12.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, 129.
Fucking kidding me, dude.
Oh my god, he got.
Oh,
he
no.
got.
So the question is would we have been able to kill that without all the pots?
There it is.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe.
Were we 12? I feel like we were higher level when we did that.
Maybe we were 13. I think we had. He was red to us when we killed him, so it was at least a 3-level difference, right?
Yeah, I know he was definitely above us.
We were.
And
I think.
we also like we're very careful to pull just him.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I was so busy looking at the pet information, I literally died.
Look at the UI.
Oh my god! I didn't want to break
God.
rules, and I was paying too
Barf.
much. Oh my god! And I was so concerned with that other team and wanting to help them. Oh my god! How did I do this?
Next.
I'm so upset.
Level 10. Oh, that
We were
hurts.
doing so well.
Oh god.
I mean,
Okay, be careful.
That is
don't
painful.
Your pets.
This guy's level 10.
Too. Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's the named mob. They're still dead.
Yeah.
They're
Garros?
See if we can kill the other guy.
He's 4 levels above.
You kill this
the
one.
dots. The corruption's gonna kill him. He's gonna
And
get
that-
another corruption dot on him.
I don't think so.
So this is a warlock. What? What's his teammate?
That's not great.
Hunter.
Ouch. Ouch.
Maybe held stone.
Oh, there! It's gonna smack him again.
Because we're jumping.
We gotta take this guy.
Oh man.
Oh,
this is her death.
Why are you immolating?
Killed by the pet.
Yeah.
That's okay.
3.5 hours.
That was tough.
Still. But if you're close enough, you can pull them.
Level 12.
Oh shit.
Killing the centaurs.
This is a good idea. Could you get one?
What's gonna get him?
They pulled like
Actually
4 of them.
pulling another one, but it's okay.
Oh, they got a patrol.
I'm netted. I'm in the storm. Shit. Fuck, I need to heal.
Drew needs to heal himself.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, shit, there's another one. I'm stuck.
Rooted.
In the fire,
In the
dude,
fire.
What the fuck?
He can't cast.
Dude, heal. Where'd you
Oh.
Oh, that was
I was
bad.
focusing on healing you because you were stuck in the fire and I died.
That was bad.
This is painful too. Just the blank stare at the monitor.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Quietness.
start over. Fuck that. No, let's just watch.
Oh.
Oh, the salt. I love it.
They put a lot of effort into that setup too.
Yeah, they did.
I'm kind of glad we're not in this.
Absolutely.
Oj!
This guy's UI is
Hjälp,
interesting.
hjälp. Ta bort den där på mig.
What did he do?
Åh, tack. Åh.
Just 7% health.
They aggroed a bunch of murlocs.
Oh, Murlocs. 7%.
He's
1%.
Nej, nej,
That's
nej.
it.
Nej, Lucky. No.
Oh.
Okay.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Darkshore?
Kind of looked like it.
Look at the level thing on the left. This is neat. I want to look at this for a second.
Over under.
Yeah,
What their target
so-
is. Wow.
Level 15 in 5 hours, 20 minutes. So you and I were at level 11 in 5 hours. Level 11 in 3 hours. This is what Melderon was doing. That was their pace. Melderon Death Camp.
Yeah.
Interesting. You can see that that's 33 minutes above. Okay. So they're level 15. And they're in Tower. Is this Silver Pine, I guess? No. That must be Darkshore?
Darkshore. Must be Darkshore.
Yeah.
Must be because West Falls.
Oh, yeah,
What? I don't get that. What happened there? Oh, the teammate died.
What happened?
Oh.
Next one. Good enough for this one.
Teammate has half health and then just dies. What happened there?
Who died?
What happened?
Oh,
I don't know what happened there.
Villagers right there. Just don't
The
kill them
Harvest
all at
Walker.
once.
You gotta watch those Harvest Watchers. Those things slap.
Christ.
Warrior
Ooh,
Paladin.
what's it here?
You can't LOS it in that.
Oh, nice resist.
This doesn't seem like a death clip
Oh,
to
got
me.
on 3.
I don't know
Run.
how they die.
Oh, Jesus fuck. Oh,
Whoa.
fuck. Oh.
What the hell?
Oh my god.
They had 2 of them.
Just 2 caster NPCs?
Yeah. The Defias
3 pillagers just died.
Oh, 3
instantly.
pillagers.
Oh god.
Yeah, the pillagers' fireball is brutal.
Yeah.
Level
Underneath
14.
those crits.
See, those are like just careless deaths. That's
Yeah,
kind
it's
of like the one
totally
we
careless.
almost had with the wolves.
Yeah, almost.
Alright, so this is the area where we would have had to go do my warrior quest.
Someone else is
All
gonna
these lightning
tag
hides.
Google, possibly.
I can tag him if I need
I've
to,
got a
but-
fanatic. No, I'm gonna I got a fanatic. Let's pull back and just kill this guy.
Shaman
These
Rogue.
guys are gonna back off.
Fizzle is still in range.
Yeah, I remember this being a tough pull.
Yeah.
This named mob.
Ooh, yep, he's dead. It's about ready to get hit by one more.
Doesn't
There it
seem
is.
boy.
so. Keep running.
I gotta get some
And there's
healing
another group
going.
there that's running away.
Oh, why is he still pulling? Oh, I'm gonna die.
The Woodwalker. One more smack.
Stoneclaw totem.
Oh, and there's that. Oh, there's a hunter. We need that and to grab him.
Do they die again?
Sounds like the same guy.
It's the same guy. They died twice.
Go ahead and start healing myself. Whoa! Oh my god.
This is where our conservative logic worked for us.
Is he gonna die again? This is a different
Yeah,
guy.
it was kind of like it wasn't letting me
No.
tab target it.
Same guy. This is death number 3?
Wait, what the
Excuse
hell?
me?
Died 3 times at the same time.
Oh my god.
Just kite back.
Okay. Okay, 3 deaths.
Get
You're
into
doing
their
something
form
wrong.
quick if they're on you.
Oh, doing rage fire.
Okay, heal coming into you.
Worthy death.
Shaman
Heal on you.
druid.
Shaman, get in on the shaman.
That hybrid power.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
This is scary. man.
Interrupted. Okay, kite back. Kite back.
They're really close.
Yeah.
Keep kiting. Run out of the dungeon, actually. Run out. Run out. Run out. Pop a potion. Pop a potion. No! 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 No!
He doesn't have one. Oh, painful.
Dude, I'm gonna slash Neil. It was worth it. It was worth it.
Lucky, wait for it to hit.
That's
Aggro
close.
him.
Oh, this is the
Are you serious?
Dunmoreau. This area is hard.
Grab the other one off him, please.
There's a lot of spawns in this area.
I don't recognize this.
Oh no. I got potions available.
Can you heal him or something?
Is he low?
He's 30. I can't get you.
I'm trying to heal him.
You gotta help me kill this one up. He's gonna die.
Can't tell anything
Trying to
about what's
help.
going on.
Oh
Like I
shit.
can't see what level the mobs are.
I'm bubbling you. I'm gonna bubble too.
I can't tell what level they are.
It's Rogue Paladin.
Just run. I'm sprinting.
I think the mobs are level 10.
What? Oh man, it's got deleted.
Oh, did this person die too?
Just run. Just run. Just run. I'm sprinting. I'm dead.
What? Like,
Just insta release, it looked like.
Can you
oh yeah, it must be an add-on.
heal him or something?
Is he low?
He just gets smacked by like all 3 of them at one time. Double Hunter.
I think Alenia is one of like the big meta like
Oh,
guide
she's
people.
18. She dies at 18.
19.
Oh, that feels bad.
Trying to tag this guy. Not happening.
They're definitely playing to win at this
This
point.
is like
right?
oh yeah, this person was 7 hours in, level
Level 19.
18 or 19. I can't tell what level they are.
I can't tell. Oh, they got the respawn.
Low on health.
Feign death. No mana. The
Potion.
burn's gonna get him.
Oh.
Oh, that's a feels bad. They were top 4, I think, too.
Yeah, that's rough.
They're doing the first boss?
Targamon the Hungerer?
Really? They're gonna duel?
That's
him?
ballsy. This is ballsy as shit.
I like this.
This is a warrior and a warrior
Must-
shaman.
Warrior shaman, yeah.
I've got a pot as well.
He's not doing it. Oh.
Targamon Rex. What level are they? Look, he has that like soup consumable too.
Yeah, I think it was a quest reward. I think I got one too. I think it was just
wonder what it
food. I
is.
think it's just food. From the Barons.
Giant sword.
Someone respawned on us, so
Yeah,
let's
run,
go
run,
back.
run, run, run.
Oh, you're.
Yeah,
Oh, this
stop
guy's
it.
got a fun overlay
Okay, let's
for his
head back.
webcam.
Yeah.
Come on, bro! Don't die on me!
Gnomes.
Gnomes are flavorful.
I have to aggro from you.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, shit!
Bro, I couldn't jump down or anything.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit!
Fuck. Okay.
Oh, shit!
I hate this place.
What?
Oh, they just pulled
There was
more?
one
Is that what
respawn.
happened? Oh, it was just a respawn.
Oh my god.
You pull him, run him back here,
Oh,
and
another
I can
one.
charge him. And then I'll try to
They're only
hamstring.
15. They're gonna try to
But
do
you
him at
need to-
15?
You may,
It's level
or you may need
16
to
mob.
swiftness
Only one level
potion
above.
and run back here and kite him as far as you can.
Shaman and wait. I didn't
Oh,
say
that was
that.
the same. That was the same death from the other one.
Back
That was
here.
the other viewpoint.
And
Of
kite him
that
as far
clip.
as you can.
Okay.
Tauren.
Vittu minä inhoan näitä hunttereita kun...
Are they gonna die to Planestriders? There's no way.
Yes.
Vittu älä kuole.
No.
Nää stunnaan.
Hunter.
Oh, he
Hunter.
ripped. He ripped his stop.
Tää kuolee.
Shameful. This is shameful. He literally dinged too as he died.
Ihan oikeesti vittu.
Joo, siinä tuli vähän liikaa.
Wow.
Mage
What a-
mage.
Killing their elite? What a... That's a tough mob.
Only one level up in an elite. If they can take the hits.
Like one has to kite, right? Oh,
Maybe they didn't know what they were pulling.
maybe, yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, that was a weird one. More Planestrider deaths, please tell me yes. This one I don't quite get. How do you die to these?
Well, if you pull too many, I mean,
If you pull too many, yeah.
25 health.
Look at their split damage, too. The one's almost dead, and that one's still
Plus, if you're one of those hunter groups with like the overlay with the level times, I mean, you're just going hard.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're living
They're
on the
going
margins
for
the
it.
whole time. Like,
Yeah, that's a good point.
different than the way we played.
Definitely different than the way we played.
Can't use it.
Look at all that bag space. What? He had 3 bags at level 9? Come again?
He probably bought them, man. Relax. You're so salty about not getting any bag drops.
I am salty about no bag drops.
It's funny because we've got so many in our test runs.
I know.
Murlocs.
Ooh, 3 Murlocs, 2 casters, and
Oh,
a
a
melee.
named one. Thebe.
Oh, it's a rare mob. Rare mob death. That one feels bad. Like, you know that was going to happen when he saw that, too. He's like, yep.
Vanish. You can vanish level 10, do you?
I did not realize that.
He popped evasion.
An elite there. Crap.
Can't dodge
They can't
magic
get
attacks.
up there.
Yep, run.
He's so low on health.
Oh, yeah. He's about ready to die.
Oh my
Here it
god,
comes.
it's gonna get him!
It's so fast!
No, he's nowhere to run. Bandage?
I feel like that was the mistake.
Oh, no, I mean, he needed the health. Maybe he can take a hit now. These extended little death cuts are the hardest ones to watch.
Oh, he put another 2 more. He's so dead.
Hit them both. I know, hit them both. Oh no,
This reminds me of our clip so much.
Oh, that's so bad. We got away. They just didn't.
Oh, I started freaking out way earlier.
Yeah, you did start freaking out way earlier. Is this Mulgore?
No, it's Barons. Level 12?
Oh, yeah, you're totally right.
Hunter. How does this go wrong?
Double killing. Friend gonna die? Because they're not... He loots. He loots instead of...
Is his friend getting hit? What's going
Yeah,
on?
his friend's almost dead. Look at his health bar on the left.
Yeah, but I'm looking at him on the screen. He's just sitting there with like hearts over him. Oh, is he trying to tame him? He's trying to tame him.
He's trying to train...
A Huntress?
Oh, the Raptor's gonna aggro.
Gank.
Dead.
It was fun to watch when you can't see the reactions.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll try.
Oh, this is Stay Safe.
Oh, I've seen... This one's really dumb. They just, like, commit suicide.
Alright.
Joe Biden.
Well, here's the elite. You know what, man?
Joe
Let's
Biden,
run. You just wanna
Kamala.
run?
Nice.
Yeah, let's just run.
Okay, let's run. I'm gonna put my imp on that guy. All right, we're gonna jump down. Okay.
Oh, they're trying to get into dead mines.
They are. I don't know why.
Okay, this way.
What level are they?
Oh, we are so fucked.
Not high enough.
Later, dude.
They literally commit
Oh
suicide.
god, I got aggro for that.
I remember
We
Sting
are
was
so fucked, Craig. No, dude. No, my hardcore character. Damn it. We were gonna get two-man dead mines. No.
We're gonna go to 60.
Sounds like he had a lunch date to
We're
get
gonna
to.
go all the way.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it.
We were gonna two-man dead mines, man.
2 man.
Oh shit. Went faster than I thought it would. Want to look at some of the highlights?
Yeah, let's pan through the highlights. I don't have much time left
Yeah.
before I get beckoned.
That's fine.
I do want to see the...
What the fuck?
Yeah, this one's so funny.
What the fuck is that? Dude, that's from like Badlands. What the shit?
Oh, that's glorious to watch that.
That's beautiful.
The fact that they get away makes it more funny, I think. It would feel bad to get killed by that.
You ready?
But still be funny.
Let's get this one around the corner.
Okay.
Some of these are really bad and extended, from what I could tell.
Yeah. Ours, like our near death was take 2 minutes long.
Yeah, ours was long.
I can't believe they also included my clip of the leatherworking quest thing.
I know, that's funny.
People are gonna look at that and be like, "What the hell? Who cares?"
The hell?
Everyone knows about that.
Elite strats, man.
Yo, run. Come.
I think that's a new Mulgore strat right there.
Yeah, definitely.
Skin, 24 leather, turn it in, immediate XP.
Priest Hunter over Poland. Is this
Do a potion.
Skull Rock?
I got it.
They're feeling confident.
This way, out of the cave, this way.
Is Skull Rock the one in northern
Are we good?
Durthar?
I think we're good. I think we're good.
Oh,
he's coming.
Says a level
Yes.
10, so yeah.
I think so.
Dude, run.
Is that the named mom? Oh no. Yeah, that's the
but
named mom.
The other guy's not here anymore, right? Okay, you do damage. Let's kill this minion.
should have killed the minion earlier.
The other one's here. Okay, run. Yeah, run. Damn,
I feel like they should turn around and kill it real quick.
That's totally a will response.
Okay, come back. We got this.
Yeah, they do what they
Yep.
live.
Yep. Come back, we got this. Yep.
Kill the minion.
No, man, fuck this. We gotta get out of here. That's me.
Dude, run.
I saved this, though. I mean, no, you kind of saved this. I don't know.
I saved your life pretty
We just
hard.
didn't die. That's what's important.
We didn't die. We did not die. That's what matters. I think it was a combination of some hamstrings, some earthbind totems, some taunt totems, and a couple heals.
Couple heals, potions. Yeah, and in that clip, you see me use
one
the
heal
war
coming in
stomp
for
really
you.
early.
Yeah.
So I probably should
Holy
not have done.
shit!
I used mine really early too, after yours came up, but I think 2 resisted.
Oh my god.
My heart is pounding.
You're so fucking ballsy, dude. What the fuck?
Holy shit.
I'm gonna see if I can grab the.
I just got notification.
I think this one's really long.
Another one coming in. I'll go.
Oh no, it might not be this one.
You're gonna want to move.
I can't hear their voice comms.
He's got the elite on him though too.
Yeah, I've got.
It's a rogue.
Taunting.
Rogue shaman. Level like 7 or 8.
And too much damage. Second, I gotta pull this away.
Here, I got him slowed. There's a totem hiding around.
Oh, the rogue's about to die. Heal him!
Yeah, I've got aggro.
Ooh, got him. Oh, it's a rare spawn.
He's not healing the rogue. He's got aggro.
Are they actually going to kill all of these?
It's a highlight, so they must not die. Ooh.
Okay, Stoneflock totem's down. Okay.
Oh, big heal. On himself, not on the rogue.
This mob is slapping him.
Yeah.
That rogue is so close to dead.
The mob just full healed itself.
Oh no.
Oh, he's bandaging now. Look at him back there, bandage.
Yep.
Glorious.
Get in there, rogue. Why does he take so long to run around his back?
I don't know.
Weird.
Oh, Volcans and Goldshire.
Okay, that's pretty funny though. Like,
Tauren bros.
oh, she resisted.
Careful, Grant.
Finish her off. Finish her off. Nice.
Oh, you got
Oh,
another
I have
heal.
another one. I have another one. Heal on me. Heal on me.
Yep.
Kill the Stormer first.
Overheal.
Where's his party?
We need to run, I think. Unless, yeah, no, we need to run. Just run.
Oh, the
Go
hyenas,
straight
they're
this
on
way.
they're at the south.
Heal me. I already did, dude. I already did.
19
life. Oh, 19%.
Oh.
I'm healing. I'm healing. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Turn around.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And we actually have to fight. Oh wait, no, no, no! Run, 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 run. Do you have a pot?
I do not.
Okay, it's okay.
Oh, I
It's
made it
okay.
out, I
Just
made
keep
it out, I
running.
made it out.
Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Oh.
Oh my god.
I am shitting my pants.
Dude, that shit. Oh my.
Yeah, we had that moment.
Yes, we did.
Knowles. Fucking hate Knowles.
Yeah, you do.
Specifically, though, Westfall Knowles. Westfall Knowles are brutal.
Westfall in general is tuned to fuck you up. I feel like.
Westfall's tough. Like the Defias Cave. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Fucking Death Cave.
Jebirabra.
Oh, sure.
Well, they smoked that thing.
What class is his friend? Oh, okay. Another rage friend, Casimir. Level 14.
Do they kill some?
Is it mage?
Certainly
Fire
looks
and
like
frost.
it. Oh my god, they're melting it. I feel like they would do more damage if they were both doing frost. That's just me, though. Oh, he pulled another one?
Gonna die in the first pull? No, it's a highlight, so they must not die. Maybe they run out.
32%. He's low.
Alright, one down. Oh, they did kill a few, I guess. The first big pull, though.
Mm-hmm.
They've given up on it.
That's funny. Are they? They're not. They're regenning mana, not health, though. They're gonna poly X again.
Wow.
He needs to get a frostbolt on it. Frostbolt's more mana efficient too. I'm surprised they just don't kite it with that fully.
Oh yeah, look at that kiting.
Oh, that's some
nice.
juking right there.
That's good shit.
Another poly. Nice timing.
Yeah. Very nice.
Oh, he was one hit away from dying right there.
24 health.
Wow. I think they just run out. What do you think?
I think they're gonna finish it.
You think they kill it all?
Yeah, I think they will.
Regenning. Popped his potion. They're giving themselves as much regen as they can. Even one more. Yeah. Drinking the potion.
Nice.
Is there no DR on Poly and Classic?
I don't think so.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's only is it only for players, not for NPCs?
It must just be for players.
I don't actually know.
Well, then they melt the last one. Not that they have mana. Jeez, man. Healing wave. Interrupt? Nope.
Gets it off.
What? Frost Nova. LOS over the hill.
Don't get the heal. Oh, that's painful.
That is painful to see. Oh, he potted. Frost Nova? Look at that wand DPS. Now he casts. I don't understand.
Okay.
A lot of work for that one.
Yeah, that was a lot of work. Beast block.
double fear. Oh my god. He doesn't die? Really?
That was lucky.
They all leashed right there at the end. Did you see that?
Wow, look at the power of fear, man. That is unreal.
Just so much survivability with fear. That's anxiety inducing. They always have so many chasing them.
It's the way, man. Living on the edge. Fear is so strong.
How'd they pull that?
I'm getting bored with this clip.
Yeah.
Hey, we're next.
All right, let's see ours, and then I probably need to
All right.
go to bed as to not wake my life
There
up.
we go.
Apparently, I have to wake up early tomorrow.
I'm 2.5 bars out.
You got the 2 centers coming from behind you.
It's weird watching me. We're gonna add 3 here.
I'm gonna put down a control. We're gonna have 4.
Trouble.
I'm gonna throw a heal on you.
This is kind of bad.
I'm gonna war stomp. I need to heal myself.
Get out. Run.
There's one almost done.
Just
I need to get this heal off. I'm dead.
run. I bandaged you. See that?
Putting her front down.
Like 2 ticks.
Awning. There's nowhere to run.
Okay. Just go towards the road. Go towards the road. I'm gonna hamstring stuff. Okay.
I'm gonna aggro 2 more running.
It's music. Shit.
Putting a totem down.
I have 68 health.
I'm gonna healing you.
This is a great
on
clip.
you.
There's so much
I got
crosstalk.
the attic. Yeah, there's a lot. We're talking a lot. That's why we live. Putting down another earth sign. Oh, the slow. Right, kill these 2. Kill these 2. There it is. Like, we can do it.
I'm low.
We can do it.
We can just go.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I got you. I have
I'm not
another
good.
heal.
I have 100 health. We need to keep going.
I'm gonna heal you.
Oh my just run. Fuck it. No, it's not worth it.
He's snaring me. I'm stuck. I can't move.
Run the other direction.
At the end. Watch my health. I'm slowed.
Yeah, I saw it.
And then he leashes like.
Okay, that was scary, man. We're clear. Fuck.
Shit. I thought I was dead.
That was too much. That was too much.
It's close. I was a fuck punch through the whole way. We have so much stuff to get away, but.
All right. Reset.
Well, now we can kill in.
Take a breath.
I have enough leather to give you. Oh my gosh. Oh, the leather.
Okay.
There's 12.
Let's see if this works. Where's the quest giver?
Right here.
Who?
Oh, it's this guy. Do you not see it? You might have had to have a little bit of leather working skills before you got it. Or is it a skinning quest? Yeah, maybe it's a skinning quest. Huh.
Okay. Where's the skinner? Oh, here it is.
It's possible you might have to have some sort of minimum level to get the quest. I don't know. This is worth testing.
Hold on. Yeah, I see quest giver here. Yep.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Immediately turn it in.
Easy. Fucking easy.
Easy XP. I love it. That's great. That worked out well.
Dude, we are so fucking smart. Unbelievably smart.
I'm gonna try and hold the middle.
We are so
funny.
fucking smart.
Absolutely. We were smart for that one. Easy 900 XP.
Yeah,
we were good. We
Yeah,
figured it
it
out.
was very close to free. But
Very,
then
yeah. I mean, little time, but that was
yeah.
about it.
I think up till there, like our the time we put into skinning was okay, and probably alchemy too.
Probably, yeah. We could have easily. I should have stopped after that.
Yeah.
Once
Alright,
we
man.
got stuff.
So it sounds like we don't have a verdict on whether we would want to do this anymore.
Yeah, the anxiety component of it makes it something I just don't know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, it was a fun thing to have tried. I'm glad we did it. It was fun to do it with you. I certainly don't
me
think I
too.
would do it solo.
Like, would I do another 8-hour competition? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I had my fill of that one.
Yeah, and part of it too is just like, even though it's kind of fun, like it's some stuff we've all done before.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what got me to stop in the first place.
Yeah, even if you can't use the auction house, I mean, and maybe this is my issue with classic WoW. I mean, I still did professions when I leveled my mage, right? I leveled up tailoring. I leveled up enchanting. Actually, I don't remember what my secondary profession was. Tailoring and something, but I maxed them, right? I had to max them for my final robes, but I did it throughout the whole time. And it's not like I used the auction house a whole ton, except at level 60.
Yeah, you had that like fell cloth cooldown, right?
Yeah. Once
You being summoned.
Sorry, yeah.
That's okay.
But
You
yeah,
gotta run?
Yeah, just a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a fun day. Just don't know if I'll do it again, at least from an 8-hour competition standpoint.
Right. Yeah, I guess one of the things for me is like I need a play style that I'm excited to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that I might like to try to do hunters. Hunters could be fun, but then again, you're just like going through Durotar and Barrens, or you're going through Silverpine and Tirisfal, or like
yeah. And
I don't know,
you
like
end up-
this is the first time you and I have touched Classic in 10 months,
something
roughly.
like that. About that, yeah.
I think I can maybe go
Whenever we
another
do stuff.
10.
Are you gonna do BC?
That's a big question. Burning Crusade is kind of exciting, like Karazhan. I think the raiding. I don't care about the flying stuff really, but I think the raid content is fun. Black Temple.
Karazhan's great. Black Temple's great.
Yeah, I never progressed through Black Temple back in the day. I joined a guild that was basically had it on farm except for the last boss.
All the Hellfire Citadel, Hellfire Ramparts, Mactherodon's Lair.
Yeah, and the dungeons are fun. Like
the dungeons are better.
There are more viable tanks. Like they get rid of world buffs.
Yeah.
They introduce tokens, which is a nice quality of life feature, but I don't like the design of it.
Hellfire Peninsula PvP.
Yeah, Arena PvP.
Arena PvP.
Is Arenas 2s or 3s?
Well, there's 2s, and then there's 3s. I believe they had both.
It might be fun to do some 2s, you and me.
2s can be very competitive but fun.
We have to find a comp that worked.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too. Like
well, mage is good universally. I mean,
yeah,
mage
but
warrior.
Warrior mage isn't anything.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad. You could play. You could.
I play that OP
70?
stun spec warrior.
Yeah, you could go
because there's that two-handed mace you get as a blacksmith that has a stun proc, and you get the stun proc from the arms tree to top it off. So you're just like stunning shit left and right.
You play arms, and then I mean the mage has the CC.
Dude, arms is the way I love playing warrior. I think it's part of why I lost interest in it in last year is because I just even though Fury is like scales like crazy, I just find it to be less flavorful for me.
Yeah. Until
also
they added
missed playing
Titan
it
grip
work.
where you can dual wield two-handed weapons.
Titan's grip.
Cool. Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, it was cool for a minute.
Luster wears off.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you're still dual wielding.
That's true, even if they are two-handers.
Yeah, Yeah, it's a fun idea. But yeah, um, no, I'm gonna have to give some serious thought to Burning Crusade Classic. For me, it would definitely depend on people that I'm interested in playing with being around. So if you were going to play it, that would make me want to seriously consider it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens like when it chooses to release.
Yeah, I think it's looking like it's going to be like spring next year from what I've heard.
That's what I've heard rumblings of as well. We'll see what comes to pass.
Yeah, and
They'll
also
obviously spoil it at some point.
Yeah, and it also depend, I imagine, somewhat for people on like whether we're still in worldwide lockdown at that point or not.
Exactly.
And you have family concerns in the mix too.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that one.
There's always that.
Could be a drastically different time.
Yeah, I actually hold on, I'm gonna kill the stream here. Thanks, Twitchers. Love y'all and have a good night.